What is up, guys? Sundance Gaming, what's going on? Teresa A is in here. Suave is in here. What's going on, man? Mario Heron, how you doing? Who else? Who else? Who else? These guys have been going at it, chatting for a while. Flip Media, I saw you in here. Grandpa Driving, how you doing? Grandpa Driving with a simple Evo 9 is not the best car. I can't believe we're still talking about that car, to be honest with you.
It's been 3 years.
It's Aaron, what's going on, dude? Steve Militia in the house. Even Militia just says wrong. Wrong. This world, what's going on, dude? 916 Rider, how you doing? Manif Muff? Wow. I like it. Ryosuke Komodo, how you doing, man? Pagani is better. I can agree with that. Pagani is better than the Evo 9. Sundance says my phone's about to die. Plug it in, dude. Plug it in. Grandpa Driving wants passion in the commentary. We gotta get excited this time. Good vids. Thanks 916. I appreciate it. Trippy J, what's going on, dude? Let's see. Are we ready? Is everybody in the who's streaming, by the way? Is Johnny or Kanger? All right, let's get the Kanger stream. Let's get Kanger stream up here so you guys can take a look. Oh, they're waiting on just a couple more, looks like.
Side note, I love how you have your arcade machine, right?
Yes.
And your metal is still on the ground.
Dude, I don't want... The problem is I don't know exactly what I'm doing with the rest of the wall, so I don't want to put that on the wall yet. I don't want to put a hole in the wall and put the plaque up there yet.
I mean, like you could put like some sort of, I don't know, like a little Velcro or something. Just
Yeah, I guess so. You want me to glue it to the wall?
Hell yeah.
No, Stephen Militia, I'm not. No, I am not. The orange Pagani Zonda is the Phantom Speed Racer. Does that mean anything to you?
Me? Nah.
Yeah.
I got no clue, bro.
Yeah, I don't know that either. Doesn't make any sense to me. Am I ready for Unbound? Oh, dude, 100% not ready for the amount of content that I have to do. But I am ready for a new game. I am super pumped. Super pumped. How do I get rid of recommended channels? Because it just keeps showing me these pool girls. I gotta start clicking on Shroud so that they just feature a bunch of Call of Duty stuff. Dude, why is it always recommending me pool girls?
Bro, I mean, both Twitch and Twitter are sus by default.
Super sus, bro. Super sus. Simji, what's up, dude? Siebe or Siebe? I just unlocked the 1.5 mil Pagani. Nice, dude. Pick it up. It's a good car. It's top 5 for sure. Take it easy, Sundance. Go save your phone battery. Go plug it in, dude. Grandpa Driving says, what is this man looking at? Oh my goodness. Nothing much. See how the finals go. That's right, dude. We'll see how this goes. We're going to be watching the POV of Kanger Banger. I don't know if you guys can hear. Baby Trigger in the background has been locked out of the stream room with a baby gate, and he is dying to get in here.
He's added.
He's like, eh. Eh. Doesn't seem like it's coming over the audio, though. That's hilarious. Is Goliath here, says Manif Muff. Maybe. He might be lurking somewhere. He's been known to enjoy himself some competitions before. Buddy, you can't come in right now. No, maybe later though. Okay? You want to come in for just a little bit? Or are you gonna cry when I bring you out? Okay. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You want to see what Daddy's doing? All right. The only reason you get to do this is because you're a stream favorite. Everybody likes you more than they like me. No, don't
It's
take my
great.
headphones though. Look, you're on stream, bud. See? Yeah. Yeah.
It's Baba Tregs.
Yeah. Baby Trigger. Look at this hair, dude. What are you doing? This kid's got the craziest curly hair. Don't touch the mic though.
That's some good hair though.
Oh yeah. He's gonna be a year old next week.
Jesus Christ, bro. He's not even one.
He's not even one. Alright, alright, alright. If you're gonna be in here, you can't touch all my stuff. You just gotta watch. You wanna watch some racing? We're gonna watch racing today. Alright, let's take hold on, let me switch hands. Hold on. Switch you. I'll turn my volume down. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Alright, they're loading in now, guys. The lobby is loading in now. So, let's switch these screens real quick. So first up, we got Kanger Johnny Bling going up against Nut and Snargrex. Did we fix his name on here? It's Snag, right? Snagrex.
Hey, it's all good. You know, we get it. He gets it. Everybody gets it.
Oh my goodness. Oh wait, do I have audio capture on here? They can hear your name? Yeah, okay. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's get this Kanger stream up. Uh-oh, we don't want to show this as the secrets. That was the JH secrets right there. He's putting on the secret parts.
Oh boy, bro, he was in the speed run on all that.
No, don't touch that. Don't touch that one. All right, here we go. We're good. We're clean. We're ready to go. So this is the first race. Actually, while they're driving to the race, let's take a look. So first race is going to be Spirit of Oz. We got 4 night races coming, like, right away. Spirit of Oz, City Express, Wild King, Ring Racer. Just bam, 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 bam. Night race, night race, night race.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty interesting because just like we saw last week, night races are gonna demand a lot from like last minute decisions from these racers. So it's not just about like knowing the lines and being consistent, but is you know, how fast are your reflexes. We saw that even you know, a team like Johnny and Kanga last week with that one night race got doodled over. So let's see if they can keep it up. Let's see if they have like a game plan for this, or if it's just going to be a repeat from last week.
Yeah, exactly. I think just from my own experience in night races with other people, I think careful driving for sure is rewarded more often than risky driving. And at the same time, if you don't know any of the cuts, which these guys probably know, I would say they probably know all the cuts for the night races, but if you don't know the cuts, that's going to be the big difference maker for most of the casual players. You got to learn the cut, and then your nighttime race times will definitely get better.
Mm-hmm. Something interesting that we've managed to notice when doing night races is that it's genuinely easier in terms of traffic and how like traffic reacts towards you when you're in, I'd say, like top 2. If you're behind anybody, it's a mess. I don't know what is it. I'm guessing that it's just the game trying to synchronize with what happened with the, you know, with I guess like the first place racer, and then synchronize whatever he was watching and seeing with what this other racer is gonna see, and then if that other racer influenced any type of movement with the coordinated AI, and it's just the game just like going haywire. So it's a thing.
Agreed. Real quick before they start, I'm gonna copy the tournament bracket link, and I'm gonna put it in chat for you guys. I'll pin it at the top of chat so you guys can take a look there. Hey, don't turn my volume down. Won't be able to hear. Hey, shout out to Percy fan, been watching since July 2020. Thank you, man. That's a long time to be a fan. I really appreciate it. And Grandpa Driving says consistency is greater than speed when it comes to night racing. He also said that Kanger and Johnny are complete trash and that he had to show them the way, being that he's the Night King.
Wow, did Grandpa actually say that? He did.
I mean, I may have embellished a little bit on that. I'll be honest. I may have added a few things, but yeah, more or less, he said that. Yeah. Thank you, Haas. I appreciate that, dude. Should I focus on drift cars or drag cars? Definitely drift cars. There is 0 drag racing in this game. Which begs the question, why in the world do I spend the time to make drag race builds for these cars? And I'm glad you asked that, Trigger. I'll answer it. The reason is because the majority of what happens in Need for Speed Online lobbies is a bunch of people right outside the main garage drag racing. Almost no one races with each other in this game. They only drag race. But here we are. The race is off, dude. They've started. Johnny Bling, Kanger out to an early lead. 5 NOS bottles. I think that's smart on this race. Oh, he's going 6. Kanger's going 6.
Trying to get that whole top speed and and just like cruise it just to try to get a little bit of distance from the competition. Getting an early lead, like I said before, it's a good strat because it'll put you on that first position, making the the interactions with the AI not as hectic. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. But Nut is not far behind, dude. Only 70 yards. This is nice. We're gonna see what happens. And I don't know where. Oh yeah, Snag is right next to him too. This is everybody's here. This might, if someone clips a car, that might be the difference in their positioning. Just right that one little clip, not even like a full collision, just like a little clip. That could change the whole thing.
Eyes peeled and just fingers ready, because anything can happen here.
Yep. Especially with netcode, dude. You get close to a AI, and it could throw them into the people behind you.
Yeah, just like we saw right there.
Oh, I don't even know what happened there.
Yeah, Johnny's connection was kind of iffy. I don't know if it was Johnny's or Kanger's, but like even things like that.
Look, bud.
Like on your screen, the other player might have hit the AI when in reality he didn't. But then since it reacted to that, it'll come and hit you. It's
exactly.
Fun.
It makes
starting off with the shortcuts right now here.
There you go. That's the one shortcut that you got to look at for Spirit of Oz is across that grass there.
Definitely seeing how that one shortcut does make a huge difference. They started to put on some significant distance on Team Thai. So
it looks like it's possible that Team Thai did not know the shortcut, or just or made a collision going into it and slowed their speed down in the dirt section. We really couldn't see because we have no POV of those guys. Hey, guess who's on? Chrissy Willard. That's my mom.
Let me ask him who got.
You say hi to Grandma. Say hi, Grandma. He can't see Grandma, but he can say hi to Grandma. Hey, Goliath is up in chat. What are you doing, Goliath? It's weird to find you here, sir. No, don't touch the buttons. You ready to go to You ready to go to mommy? You ready to go? Oh. All right. Take over, JCVD. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
All right. So Nut with a 3rd place and Snag with 4th place. I almost forgot that I had to actually do these points. Like I realized after that I was like, oh wait, I'm not just watching.
All right, I'm back. I am back. Let's see here.
City Express is one of the like southern location, right?
Tracks? City Express? No, isn't it in the city?
No. I think that you're thinking about the one that's like bamboo, but that's called
Oh, he's got it here. It's at the bottom.
Yeah, the other one
Yeah.
is called I don't remember. I mean, Grandpa, what's it called? Night bamboo. I forgot.
Night bamboo?
Yeah,
That top thrill?
Top Drill. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't know why when I hear City Express, I think of that track of Top Thrill.
Oh, gotcha. When I think City Express, I think you're gonna be in the city.
Well, I mean, according to SimG over here, City Express goes into the city, so.
Oh, it's an expressway to the city.
It makes sense. Wordplay. Let's go.
All right. I get it. Top thrill, best race after Discovery. So it's not the best race?
Look, Grandpa, I need you to stop taking whatever Dome is giving you. Just stop.
Either that or share. Who's excited about Unbound? I think that's a clean sweep, everybody, bro. I think everybody's excited. All right, race number 2 coming up. Let's take a look at the scores real quick before it starts. Kanger and Johnny first and second. Nut and Snag third and fourth. So we got 18 points versus 13 points. Team Jaeger. Get some audio here.
Ooh, Carlos with the hit.
Oh, watch out. Jesus.
Oh, little bang. Oh, yeah, you're ahead of us again. So save your reaction like 1 second, then say something.
Okay.
Or just watch my stream and don't watch his stream.
But then.
Oh,
then
then
like,
you're
I'm
8
gonna
seconds.
Yeah, exactly. But then, like I'm gonna get delayed.
You're right. Nut takes the lead,
Yeah.
dude. Let's go. They're putting up a fight right now.
Bro, I swore he died. Like on his screen, he just.
Oh, yeah, he almost did.
Watch out.
Ooh, see what I mean?
I didn't see what you meant. Oh, right there.
Oh my
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
See, you're definitely ahead of us by a lot. I don't know why that is.
With the power of the 4090, you can also.
Oh,
stream
yeah.
fast. That's a whole meme I got.
Oh,
Definitely
Kanger with the
taking a better
inside.
Apex turn, 100%.
Kanger with the inside line.
Careful.
Ooh, and Johnny was able to get past too, probably with that same line is what I'm guessing. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what happened to Snag, but it looks like he's...
Oh my god.
He must have died. He's back and forth. Oh my goodness, what is going on?
Like I tried to hold my reaction, but I'm
Dude,
like, wait.
what?
Mighty close.
What is happening, dude?
Here we are in the
Car is,
city,
like, so
ready to get clipped
unstable.
and get hit by cops.
Its clipping properties like remind me of the Huayra.
Right.
Oh, that car was close, dude. And he took a big
Oh, watch out.
gamble going across the sidewalk like that.
Everything just to try to get
Is that
a
car there?
better
I
Apex
hit
turn.
no cars.
Wow.
Okay.
500 yards left. Looks like Kanger's got the dub. Johnny Bling's ahead with a straight, no cars in front of him. Johnny's gonna finish second, and then we've got
Dude,
looks like
my
Nut.
butthole could like destroy.
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that was nut.
All right, so we got Nut in third, and we got what's his name, Snag in fourth. I keep wanting to say Snarg because of what you guys put on the tournament.
Hey, close enough, all right.
What will explode first? Need for Speed Unbound. Or what will explode first in Need for Speed Unbound? A, your car. B, cop car. C, dusty consoles. I feel like that one's set up to be dusty consoles, but I mean it could be my own car, I think. Alright, so here's what we're looking at. We're looking at after 2 races, the M&M's got a 10-point lead over Ty Devil Z. They've got some They've got some making up to do here. Hey, Mateo, let's go. Pour a glass of ice cold Barks in honor of me. No cans here. Oh, dude. So you have like the plastic bottles. Nice, dude. Nice. I'm drinking an ice cold water today in my Militia Gaming Co. mug. Simji in chat hinting about a cut in this particular race that's upcoming. Next race up is Wild King. I certainly don't know the cut. We're gonna see what happens here.
I definitely don't do night races, so I got no clue what cut.
Yeah, I don't know either. So we're gonna see how this works.
I do like the whole idea of this track though. It's like I think it's a fun race.
Yeah. Goliath says there's no cut in Wild King. Goliath, you and Simji need to get on the same page, bro. I thought you guys were on the same team.
Oh,
Ring...
okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, Simji was talking about Ring Racer. Okay.
What's funny, Simji, is that I told I told Kanker, I was like, look, do it if you want, like, just like for the fame and glory. So let's see if he actually pulls through. Because he's scared.
At Ring Racer?
Yeah, he's scared.
Yeah, get it together, Trigger. I told you, that's why I said I don't know about any cuts. I don't know about any cuts. So once again, 10-point lead by M&M's over Ty Devil Z.
Which, to be honest, considering that that the points are all pretty large points, you know, from 10 points to 6 points, like all it takes is just like 2 races.
Yeah, it'll be 2 races.
To get back on it. So
Yep, it's definitely way possible at this point.
So I don't want to count victory yet, because it's not like last week where, you know, some members could have gotten, you know, 4, 3, and 2 points.
Right. Exactly.
So, and we still got, you know, 2 more night races to go.
That's right. The night races definitely are the question marks of the tournament. Grandpa Driving says the exit from the raceway will be the first deciding factor.
I don't even know how the F1 takes that exit, knowing how times, I don't know, like it feels lighter to me, that car.
Wait,
so if you don't brake enough, it'll probably just like hit something, just like how he did right there.
Did I miss a race? These guys have just started Ring Racer. And
oh wait, what?
Wild King was the next race up on the docket.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let him know after this. So,
but it's cool. We can run Wild King right after.
Yeah,
all good. Avengers Man, what's going on, dude? Let's get some audio here.
Who's gonna dare to take this first cut?
Oh, the first cut.
Yeah.
I think I know what it is.
I mean, smart move by him, knowing that anybody else could have taken that cut. So if he would have not taken the cut, he probably would have gotten T-boned by somebody else.
That's right.
Because not taking the cut is actually the faster way. At least with the RSR, considering that the F1 is, you know, more or less on par. It should be the same.
Salim, this is the F1.
Yeah. Oh, watch out, Jesus.
Oh my goodness, there's a race going head on.
Bro, we see how everybody else got slammed on that nice snake section.
Yeah, be really careful. Alright, doesn't look like there's any other racers here, so.
That is insane. So, yeah, if someone doesn't.
Oh my!
Is everyone okay? No.
Oh, what just happened, dude? What was that, dude? He took the jump without having the jump.
Oh,
How did that even happen?
bro, that is like that is kind of RNG. Not gonna lie. Like taking the
What?
cut is like it's pretty consistent. The reason why you do that is because like you do take less airtime, so
Okay.
you know that way that you can just keep accelerating. But sometimes things like that might happen, even with the RSR. Like I've had situations where I've done it, and the car just flips over and it's over. Like it's just game over.
That is super silly, dude. What in the world? Well, Kangaroo with a big lead. Looks like Johnny must have gotten hit because he's in fourth. Snag and Nut second and third at this point.
You know, just like I said earlier, again, these night races it's a flip of the coin. It's either you get hit or you don't. So
Right.
then it's like at that point it's just a matter of like just like trying to get back into it. Like and looking at the mini map, it seems that Johnny got hit pretty hard because he's nowhere to be found.
Oh, jeez.
So ladies and gentlemen, get ready for this nice cut. Let's see if he actually has like a Jones to do it.
Oh, across the grass there?
Oh, I mean you'll see it.
Let's see. He's got lots of space.
Not that
Oh my goodness, not too bad. He made it look good. Very
So
clean
that,
cut by Kanger.
So that cut with the RSR for like whatever reason will get a little bit more of air, and depending on the angle, there's one solid tree. So if you're lucky enough, that tree might just have your name on it. So
Gotcha. All right, so we're looking at a Kanger win here, 96%. He's at 1,100 yards up. But let's see what happens with the rest of this race.
Just stays there. That way we can.
Kanger, throw up the mini map.
I didn't do the cut as fast as I should have.
We got Snag.
I don't even know what time I got.
Yep, Snag, Nut, and then Johnny. Definitely. Yep. and
Gotcha.
Johnny. Right.
Gotcha. So that's gonna bring the lead a little bit closer. I think Nut and Snag are gonna make up some ground here.
Let's see. This is gonna be.
Zooey says I've been gone for 10 minutes. What did I miss? Well, here's the recap. For some reason, these guys started Ring Racer instead of Wild King, so they did that one first. So you've got basically an 11-point lead. Wait, I don't know how that work. I guess because Kanger gets an extra point for being in first. If Nut or Snag would have gotten first, they would have closed the gap. But with Kanger getting first, they've managed to extend it just a little bit.
Yeah, just barely, but okay. It's still
Oh, it's anybody's game. You can make that up in
Yeah.
2 races. Well, no, you can make it up in. It's gonna have to be 3. They're gonna have to close the gap here pretty soon.
yeah.
All right, this is the what is this? This is the last night race of this lobby.
It's gonna be Wild King.
Wild King. It's gonna be wild.
And depending on how these players take that exit, it might be mayhem because it all depends. Some people do not let go, and you have to let go. If you do not let go, you are just gonna go straight into a wall, probably clip, and have some fun. So.
Yep. Control. All about control.
I do consider the first section of this track pretty hype. I guess it's more because of like the colors and like the whole direction that the game took with it. Although
Yeah.
it's very simple because it's it's just going around.
Right.
But I don't know. Like I feel like it's kind of nice.
You like it?
Yeah. Especially when like everybody's is just trying to keep pace and not kill each other. I think it's a good vibe.
So King Boss was doing a little bit of math by himself, and he says basically whoever gets first determines the results by point system. If Johnny can get last every single race as long as Kanger wins, and vice versa. And it's because of that. It's because of that extra point for being in first.
Mm-hmm.
That also goes against whoever's in the lead too. If Nut or Snag manage to get first place, then they're gonna end up, you know, bringing the gap a little closer. First place is a very important part of the tournament, obviously. All right, let's get some volume.
Because these guys are trying
See
to
what we got here.
If you're
right
wondering,
now.
I just finished last on Ring Racer.
Dang, bro.
Unfortunate.
Finished last
See, like the whole neon
every race last week. What you mean?
Yeah.
checkpoint system, you know, gives it like a good vibe here.
Yeah, true. No AI in this race.
Like it should have been for every single other track, but
Yeah,
Been
why isn't it
tired
like
of
that?
Working, my guy. Killing myself over here at
fun
Mason.
fact, all DLC
No, I
races
feel it, dude.
don't include AI.
Doing, like, and then you're
Oh, I didn't know that.
like college.
Oh wait, so actually there's like a few that do, but it's kind of it's because it's quote unquote like part of the
At least college is much
of like the I
simpler.
guess like DLC
Meanwhile,
story.
Macy's is
Right.
like, yes, you must run around the store everywhere.
Yeah, sounds about right, honestly.
Got a little team chatter coming over the mic. These guys are just relaxing.
Is Militia streaming and everything?
Yeah, Militia's streaming right now, actually. We're in Wildcat right now.
These couple next turns are pretty blind, so I've had a
Yeah,
very
uphill.
Wait, what?
yeah,
Oh,
I've had a
I
couple
thought you said
fun interactions with AI here.
King the shit.
And by
I don't
fun,
know
I
if-
mean not fun.
I was gonna say, I don't know if fun is the right word.
Imagine.
It's hilarious.
Oh, watch out, cars on
Definitely
Oh!
Kangaroo, you know, being
Oh
being
my
safe
God,
with
what is
all
this
these turns,
intersection?
taking the outside lines.
So much AI.
You know what
Yeah,
I find weird?
just trying to avoid everything.
I find it weird that you complain about traffic. Somehow you never hit it though.
Very nice and smooth turn from
Well,
Kangaroo
actually
Banger.
not.
Yeah, that was good, dude. A lot of control going uphill. He could have went sailing.
Like, go, like,
Wow.
fast.
I think you have hacks.
I think you have hacks.
Dude,
from
I
those.
hit no cars, bro.
Definitely seeing the fruits of Grandpa driving's
Night racing do like
training
that.
over here at,
Wait, does it say I hit
at night.
Yeah.
Grandpa driving training.
Coping.
Oh,
Kangaroo's just driving along, dude. Got no worries. He's just missing all the traffic, making good
You know-
turns.
looking at the mini map, we see that John.
So
I mean,
they're on their way to the other.
like second position isn't far off.
No, it's
in
not.
terms of like who could take that, considering that everybody's just packed there. So
that was
Yeah,
my
Nut
prediction.
and Snag need to pass Johnny if they want to have a chance. That's for sure, though. Because
Okay,
they're
wait, did-
by Kangaroo having such a big lead, and he's gonna end up winning this race if as long as something catastrophic doesn't happen. It's gonna give them at the very max a 1 point advantage in this particular race. So
The worst traffic I
they need to limit the damage.
something definitely happened to I think it was to
Yeah, Johnny
Snag
Depp launch, right?
Gotcha.
at the end. So we got Kanger,
Give Bane a call.
Kanger, Johnny, and Nug and
Also,
Snag.
Snagrex and Nud. I'm sorry.
All
Grandpa
right.
Dragon said Kangaroo did not ask me to help.
You mean that you forced him?
I did
right?
do that to
Okay, I got you.
sabotage you. That's what I'm saying, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Well, definitely
Alright.
the boys do have a significant lead at this point.
Yeah, but let's do the math. Let's see if it's even possible. We got 16-point lead. The difference if you go 1 and 2, you got 10 and 8, that's 18, and you go 3 and 4, that's 7 and 6, so that's 13. So the difference is 5 points per race. So to make this up, they've got to go 1 and 2, at least 3,
Yes.
3 out of the 4 races, and then they need to have a really good last race in Slip Trick to figure this out. I'm rooting for them. Let's see what happens. We got an underdog story coming right now.
And definitely, like regardless of the outcome, both Nut and Snag have done a pretty good performance, considering that they,
hell yeah.
I mean, like they got slid in like last minute by the one and only Flip Media. So, like definitely we do want to see more of them.
Absolutely.
Especially now and Unbound. So, yeah, man.
Yeah,
excited for it.
absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. The last, okay, so next race should be Spectre, if these guys are paying attention.
Spectre is one of the DLC races for the Aston Martin.
Yep.
It's a pretty straight race, you know, to be fair. However, there's one specific turn that when you like really want to go fast, you have to quote unquote yeet yourself. And that's is very detrimental if you do not want to die in this game. So we will definitely see a, you know, let's see if everybody who's racing right now knows how to approach this turn. Because I've definitely seen situations where, let's say that somebody's in first place, and so the person behind him is so close that by the time that first place lets go of gas, you know, like to not completely fly off, the second person hits him from behind, and it's not fun.
Got it. Someone in chat named Annabelle Fernandez says, Carlos is such a bad commentator. Can I mute him?
Look, Annabelle, if you want to do it, by all means. But if you see something like that, I will ban you.
Banned. Gonna bring out the ban hammer. I like your commentary. All right, keeping it.
I appreciate it.
We're keeping it. Steve Militia said banned. He's the only active mod in chat right now. He will ban you. We get some. Oh, I was gonna put volume, but these guys are going at each other right now. We'll wait till
boys do like to have fun with it, so.
Yeah, we'll wait till the race starts. Best camera angle for racing. I like to use the far camera. Here we go. Dude, what is with these boys' launches? They are broken. I'm telling you, these secret launches.
Yeah, bro. Like the secret is getting the correct IP address for the server.
Oh right, got it. So let's talk about this race in a little bit more detail. These boys are out front hard. It looks on the surface like a pretty simple race, but we know that it's not. Someone went into the grass there. We can explain why. That's an uphill turn. If you go too fast, you're going airborne, then you have no control. But let's talk about this as we go through the starting line. You can kind of give your expert advice to people on what you're supposed to be doing.
Okay. But definitely, nonce points are you know, just like any other track in this game, are very important. For this next for the first right turn, it's very important to go as wide as you can, and try to hit the apex. The trick is that in the apex is also a tricky a clipping spot, which is fun overall in this game. After that, like, you really just wanna like maintain your speed by just, you know, spamming on that nonce button. And then as you get close up to that uphill turn, since like you do wanna like keep as much speed as possible. If you're in manual, like, I will always recommend downshifting at least once and then just like letting go of gas. Hitting the fences on the right, for whatever reason, helps out a little bit. Like, even if it doesn't like slow you down 100%, it helps you out not lose complete control. When you're in automatic, I'd say just let go.
Yeah.
After that, it's a matter of just like trying to like keep a straight line, cause that downhill turn is it's very tricky. It looks very simple, but it's just like the first one, try to like hit the apex as best as you can, and then optimize all your NOS for these straights. For the straights.
Right.
Overall, it's better to try to cruise at top speed in this game, as much as possible. Like, that will net you better times. So overall, I mean, like, that's basically the track. Like Trigger said, it's a very simple track, but just, you know, has a little bit of kinks here and there.
Yeah. So the biggest thing is that uphill turn for sure. That's the difference maker. But I think you're right. The NOS points are super important. A lot of we talked about this on the last stream on Friday. NOSing mid-turn, once you've established your line, you've picked out where you want to hit the apex, and you've turned in. Once you're in the turn, if you're still gripped up and you're not in like full wheel spin mode, a NOS inside the turn, in the middle of the turn, coming out of the turn, it just helps you lose less speed. And so that concept you just said of like making sure you're cruising at top speed as much as possible. That's what you're doing basically by nosing mid turn. So yeah, mid turn nosses that's very important. But there's so much more that goes into it before you get to that point. Like you have to make sure you have the right line. You have to make sure you start as wide as possible. You have to make sure you avoid clipping spots, and you have to make sure you hit the apex correctly, and then remember nos coming out of the turn. So there's a lot to it, man. This is why you see a huge difference. Like I'm not like a super fast driver by any means. I've said that a lot of times on this channel, but I'm also not a super slow driver. There's a huge difference between someone like me who can basically beat, I would say, and I'm not bragging, but I would say at least 90% of the of the community. I'm not bragging. At least 90% of the community I can beat. But there's a difference between me and all of these guys. Like it's such a huge difference too. The skill gap is tremendous in this game. So yeah, there's just a lot of respect for these guys because the amount of time and practice and effort and understanding how a game like this, which is very simple, to be honest. I mean, it's among the, like, it's not a simulation game, it's an arcade game. But the amount of depth that these guys go to make every little hundredth of a second count, you know?
Yeah,
it's pretty wild.
I definitely say that it's a lot of attention to detail and just like trying to like optimize, because like once you get to a certain point, being here, and I mean just overall like in any racing environment, like once you get to a certain like skill level, is like you have to like stop yourself and say, okay, where can I cut a little bit more? What can I optimize, even if it's just like a tenth of a second? Like the difference between what was before the WR on Spectre, since we just saw that one track, like there was a hard cap in that 1 minute and 50 seconds. Like a lot of people were just like trying to go for it. And funny enough, something that I noticed like a long time ago, which I mentioned to Hood, which was like the previous world record holder, was a slight deviation in NOS point and to optimize for what we mentioned, which was on the streets.
Yep.
Like we talked about it, but like we just like never did anything about it. And then lo and behold, when the one and only Goliath went and finally took that with a 49. The biggest difference was specifically what we had mentioned.
Yep.
We optimized. Well, he optimized one more NOS point for the straights, granting him just a little bit more to cruise at top speed. Just like netting him that 49. So like you said, it's all about those details.
Definitely. Yeah. All right. So to kind of recap just what's going on in the tournament here. These guys are starting up the race Columbia. It's 88-67. They've opened up a 21-point lead, which is going to be basically impossible to come back from. So I want to give it up to Ty Devil Z for hanging in there. I mean they're racing way better. For people who I just didn't even know who they were, are racing way better than I had imagined. They made it to the semifinals, which is incredible. So I'm pretty proud of that for those guys. But you're going to see a couple more races here as we finish up this lobby. Anyways,
Columbia is also a track that really takes advantage of line precision, which is what you were mentioning earlier. Columbia is a very, very famous track in this game. A lot of people do it. It's a good track to, I guess, test your builds and test your like your top speed builds. I'm guessing that like a lot of like drag racers, like they'll go for this track a lot. Because of what was mentioned. But seeing how there's like a lot of straights, it really demands out of you, the racer, to like really pinpoint how can you optimize every single turn to make it as straight as possible. And so that is what really makes the difference between like I guess like normal times, quote unquote, and then like the top 5% of like the current times in this track.
Right. But you can see it with Kangar's run here. He's trying not to touch his left stick hardly at all. He wants to have the straightest line possible. Barely touching it, easing into that turn. I mean, it's kind of a thing of beauty, to be honest with you. Cosmady, what's going on, dude? Aviv, how you doing? I'm struggling with my last ultimate. Oh man, you'll get it, dude. Just keep going. You'll for sure get it. We got no audio on this. Why am I watching this with no audio?
Hot pink dome.
We definitely see Snag over here, just like really holding on to that second position.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
I guess I'm reading your chat.
Nice turn by Kanger.
You know, I'm doing the cut just to spike players.
You're gonna cut.
Wow.
Kanger goes through to get some more NOS. Free
Yeah,
refill
that's-
there.
Yeah, it's kind of a meme at this point.
Oh, you're doing this.
Like, I've always told him that like that's not doing anything.
You're gonna do that.
But yeah, like I mean, like he just keeps going for. I'm like, sure, whatever.
Don't do it, Kevin. No.
Don't do it.
Alright, now we're coming back up on the turns inspector. So got a couple of replay spots here.
We see Snag and Johnny really fighting out for that second position. Like Snag definitely wants to go out in the bank. Like he doesn't care. Like he says,
No,
"Look,
he's-
my name is here. Everybody's gonna know it."
This man said glitter pink Jordan. Yo, bro.
I'm not sure.
Great turn by Kanger, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what?
Really,
It's a
really
free
clean.
country, you're free to express who you want to be.
Snag is holding on, dude. It's gonna come down to NOS points here at the end, I feel like.
I think I'm
Johnny
good.
took
I
that
think I'm good, he said.
Oh,
ever so
he's-
slightly.
He's got the lead now. What's gonna happen though?
Ah, stay here, fam. What you talking about?
Their bubbles on the minimap are all basically overlapped.
Yeah, I mean, like he can't see, like you can't even see Johnny.
I have to watch over them.
There it is. Let's see if Johnny gets it. It looks like he's gonna hang on.
Aw, I thought that was gonna be a 39 at least.
He did.
El
By a
Foray,
like a car length, dude.
no, e-braking for at least for this game. Who knows? Maybe in Unbound is gonna be optimal. Who knows? But for this game, e-braking is not. It's not bueno.
Do banister and slip drift.
Yeah, I can't. To be honest with you, there might be like one or two turns in the whole
What's that?
game that you would need to e-brake for.
Nice.
But only for certain cars. Like you don't need to do it for these high level cars. You don't need to do it for. King Boss says no one e-brakes.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro.
That is not true, King Boss.
That's a water-
I have a whole fan base that e-brakes.
What a guy, bro.
And no disrespect either. I'm not saying
Don't
They-
put
the
the
whole
pressure
bunch
on
of them do it.
God, bro, that he gets that.
Hoodism. What's up, dude?
4 in. What the?
Nah, don't be
Shout out to Hoodism in chat for being an absolute savage time attacker, multiple world record holder. Simji with the eyes crossed, smileys. Steve Militia's guilty, dude. My own editor is the e-brake king.
Oh my god. Steven, do you have any secrets to share? Please tell
He's
us.
got world records, but he has no way to record them.
Ah, definitely.
You know what I mean? So-
yeah, I mean, like, that's the that is the biggest irony. You know, a video
It's so-
editor can't record. We got Bannister.
Is that the next race? Bannister.
Yes.
Got it. So we
I
got two
don't
more
know-
races.
I'm guessing that they're gonna cancel because they accidentally sent it out to the whole lobby.
Gotcha.
Bannister is a very fun track. I would categorize it. It's very tight. It's a very tight track. I would say that it's not very friendly. You know, especially when you want to go fast. Like it really demands a lot of consciousness from from the racer.
Right.
Because some terms will get you.
Sure.
I mean, like we are about to see that right now, and hopefully have no incidents.
Hopefully we have incidents. This lobby has been determined already, so hopefully
This
I want to see crashes. I want to see someone
I got you.
in the water.
We are. I mean, you know, there's one specific tree over here, that is very friendly with Blob. You know, we once had a good crew battle, and he said, you know what, I'm just gonna stay here. So he
Yeah.
had fun with that.
Steven Militia in chat
We could talk
just
about
throwing out the secrets, dude. Throwing out the Militia secrets. He also uses NOS mix instead of duration. So
Oh, you know, definitely, I'm gonna have to just switch my build. I mean, just like see me now, bro. E-braking and nosing with mixture, with mixtures, just in every turn.
every turn, dude.
Hey, Steven, do you also run drag tires? Cause I'm curious.
Yeah, see? But don't tell him that secret.
Alright. Okay, sorry about that.
Kanger jumps out to a nice early lead. Snag is holding his ground though. Only 80 yards behind. That's pretty close.
Let's check in on
Seeing how tight this
Look at
this
these
track is.
valleys.
Oh, it seems that
There's two over
Johnny had a little mishap over there near the tree. Who
Uh-oh.
knows what happened to him?
Kanger kind of took a little bit of a weird turn there, and Snag was able to get a little closer. It looks like this might come down to
Yeah, no,
the
you're
last
not supposed
corner.
to, like,
We'll see
you
though.
can't hit the edge of that curve. If you do, you're gonna clip over.
Oh, for
AI just getting in the way,
Yeah, I
bro.
had to learn
Nag
that the hard way.
really closing in on Kanger.
Really
like,
closing in.
Yeah, making him uncomfortable. I like it.
I mean, he's really close now.
Before the entry, or else you'll clip too.
Here we go. Let's see.
Dang, I'm over here giving tests. What am I doing?
Kanger goes into the grass just a little bit. Kind of takes a little bit of a wider turn there. Snag is close, man. If he can just somehow find a line that's a little bit faster than what Kanger's doing, he might be able to get it. This is going to come down
Okay, let's see.
to a photo finish here.
This is gonna be a really
So-
bad time, though. I don't know why you're saying
Less than 60 yards, bro.
About to get like under
Close. If
50,
he-
I can feel it.
Good job on Snag.
Oh, Kanger has a little bit of a good turn on that last one and extends it to 80 yards right at the finish. So what a great race.
whoever finished behind me.
Steven's the best driver of all time, honestly, according to Zooey.
That was a really good race.
He said, "I'm pretty good. I'm not gonna lie."
I was getting kind of worried, right? Because the AI at the jump, I don't know which way they were gonna go.
No, Grandpa driving, he doesn't even have the ability to record. So he's got all the world records, but he can't record them.
I will be there because it will be
I might just I might just have to add him.
He doesn't accept friend requests.
Oh. Wow, Steven. I thought we had something special, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see how it is.
Where are the world records put? Aviv, we have this. Here, I'll pull it up. We have a community document that you can't really. I'll be honest. You can't really say that this is the world records because there could be someone out there that's racing these races faster that just hasn't posted it on YouTube. These are just what we can publicly see. We can actually go in and watch these runs. These are the fastest runs you can actually watch. And for the most part, this is everybody that I know or that these guys know of as the competitive players. But I'm sure there's some we're missing. There could be some variations in the document too because it is edited by the community. But for the most part, these are the fastest runs in the game. But basically, you can go in here, you can click the driver, go straight to their YouTube channel. You can go to the video link and just watch their run. So everything's here. We have a spreadsheet for it. I'm gonna link it in chat for anybody that wants to see it. And then you guys can just save that as a you know, a favorite or whatever if you want to go back to it. We are. I don't know if I'll still. We still have the Unbound document ready to go, so we might be uploading some Unbound stuff there as well. Uh-oh, race just started. We missed the start. No surprise, Kanger and Johnny with their broken launches.
These servers, bro. I mean, honestly, like I want these servers, you know, with me because my launches are trash. Sliptrick is funny enough one of the. I mean, honestly, like the only. I don't know what other track. Maybe I'm missing something, that clipping is actually beneficial. You will see Kanger do a shortcut right here near the gas station, and there is a specific spot that if you hit just correctly, you will clip and jump all over that hill, which is great.
Yeah, he missed it just a little bit. He went to the right of the tree, but he got it enough to where he wasn't in the grass very long. But if he does it correctly on the second run, let me give it some audio. If he can do it on the second lap, you'll see it. A beautiful clip.
It is. I don't even know how you made.
I'm gonna lie, I hope he like clips and hits
I'm
the
surprised
gas
at
station.
myself, honestly.
You're hoping he hits the gas station?
Usually
Yeah,
I
bro.
have
You know, that way he just like that way he feels my pain.
Bruh.
Well, let's see what happens.
Man's out here dying, bro.
I'm washed, bro. What can I say?
Nah, dude, not even. I'm washed.
Oh, he missed the checkpoint. My boy has to go back. The
Okay.
unfortunate has happened.
Oh, he clipped and missed it. You're right. You're way too ahead of us. You gotta figure that out. I don't know how to sync us up.
WR much?
Spin.
Like, honestly, man.
Also, I don't know
Definitely-
why. I don't know why it's that much. You're ahead probably a second and a half.
Maybe like your bandwidth because like you're also streaming. So,
Oh,
I
it
don't
could
know.
be. Yeah, it could be.
You're right.
It clips way too much on that.
Definitely a
I
great
knew
performance
something
from the
would
one and
happen
only
there, bro.
world record holder for slip trick, Kanger Barham himself, missing the checkpoint.
Does he have the
Getting
world
fourth.
record?
Yes. Johnny Nut.
Oh,
Kanger Banger with the world record. Also, Kanger Banger with the fourth place.
Fourth place.
these guys.
That's hilarious, dude.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, Kanger Banger was. I don't know if he's still the only one. But I believe everybody that was grinding for this track, the goal was like a 50, a 52, like really low 50,
Honestly,
low 52,
100%
Yeah.
possibly
bad.
51. And Kanger Banger said, you know what? I'll do you one better, and he went and got a 50.
Wow.
Whether what?
So it goes to show that even
Wow.
even the worst players can take advantage of clipping.
Kanger, aka worst record holder. I think they are finished. The final score has not been calculated yet.
Yeah, I mean, you go back because I was gotta look at that.
Aviv says,
scoreboard.
"Are you the second biggest Need for Speed Heat YouTuber?" One would argue, Aviv, that I'm the biggest because I've only focused on Need for Speed. Well, that's not true. I have some other things. All right, I'll take it. Second place. I was gonna try to make an argument for the biggest, but no. I'll take second place, dude. There's a couple of other guys that I can think of that probably would be a little bit bigger in terms of audience, but
Oh yes, see you in about.
If you think
yeah.
about it, they have also been in the scene for longer. So hey,
yes, yeah. The big channels, the really big channels, are have been around for 10 plus years, and I'm on year 4, so I think that speaks for itself. But guys that kind of started around the same time as me, I would say, are maybe similar size. You got guys like, let's see, Craigie, whose audience is probably around the same as mine. I haven't looked at his channel recently, but it's similar, I'm sure. Yeah, so there's quite a few guys out there. I appreciate the compliments, L4A. You're the best in terms of quality. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I actually do focus on that. I try to make sure I give as much value as possible. Tough, though. Final score for this lobby is 139-109. Hopefully King Boss, Divine Nebula, Diana, and Gunma are ready to go. This team, let me just be honest with this. These 4, they were going at it in week 1. If you guys didn't see week 1, you can go back and watch it. But this lobby was aggressive, just to say the least. So I think we're in for a pretty nice little what am I saying? A pretty good fight. That's what I meant to say. Griffin, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Aviv says, I'm not new to the game, but I'm new to the community. Well, appreciate you coming by, man, and just hanging out with us. Tri Crew. Nat Moy says Tri Crew. So we got Team Tri Crew versus Team Frequency 75. All right, so let's find the stream here.
You got King Banger, King Boss with the stream. I'm not entirely sure who else is streaming. Maybe Nebula might be streaming.
King Boss and Divine. Yeah.
Yeah, the roll
So
stream.
we'll pop up both streams so we can see. These guys are both on the same team. We're going to be able to see both of their perspectives. Unfortunately, I don't think Diana or Gunma have a stream going, so we'll just be able to watch these two. King Boss says, "I'll take that name, King Banger." King Banger.
I'm dead, bro.
That's too much, man. All right, let's go. We are ready to go. Well, Divine and King Boss are in lobby, ready to go. King Banger for the win, dude.
This is gonna be a new nickname for somebody else. At first it was JCVD and now just King
That's
Banger.
right, dude. King Banger. I'm gonna. King Boss wants to be called that, so I'm just gonna give it to him.
Wow.
He's already got the king in his name, so King Banger. You might as well change your name now, dude. That's it. It happened on a Militia Gaming stream. It sticks. That's all. It's all it is.
It's
I'm the
over.
Night Queen. That's what happened.
Yeah, I'm still questioning that, but you know, like that's all you.
I'm owning it, dude. I'm owning it. I'm gonna own it. I will say this though. I'm pretty confident, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident that I am the best nighttime Need for Speed YouTuber. Can I claim that? Can I claim that? Can I have that throne? The best nighttime Need for Speed YouTuber. So think about all the YouTubers. I'm not talking about the ones with like 1,000 subs. Think about like the the known channels.
I love how like Trigger just keeps filtering out like the circumstances.
Okay, the ones that are in the U.S. only, right? They have to be between ages 33 and 37. They have to wear hats on the weekends. Yeah, dude. Dude, for the longest time, I've been wanting to challenge all of the Need for Speed YouTubers to a rep challenge. I want to see who can last the longest, but without getting crashed out or caught by the cops. That's what I want to do. I want to do a huge, and I want to do the whole thing for charity. The whole thing, like every donation, all the monetization that we earn for that stream, we give it to the winner. Whoever wins, we give it to that person's favorite charity. Yeah, I want Black Panther in there. I want Cray G. I want who else?
A Roper.
LP Ripper. I want everybody, dude. There's another one I'm thinking of. Oh, what's the hippo guy? Straight up hippo. Straight up hippo. Dude, come at me, dude. I want all those dudes.
Bro,
Let's do it.
imagine if somebody like what's his name Joe Do One Song Sing. I'm gonna butcher his name so bad.
Dude. Dude, try to say that again.
Joe Don One Song King Kano, bro. I don't know.
Oh my god, dude. No disrespect. No disrespect.
Oh,
Don,
like,
hold
like
on. Let me get it right. Let me get it right. Don Jo Wan Song.
There you go, Don. I knew it. I was like, it's not Doe. It's not Doe.
I said Do Jong Won. Dude, that's messed up, dude.
Canceled so hard.
JCVD is #canceled. Don Jo Wan Song. All right, so let me just say, if he joins, okay, because he's a big YouTuber and he does play 9 for Speed. He does play Need for Speed, okay.
Yeah.
But he doesn't make content on Need for Speed, so I don't know if he qualifies. But if he did, that would be really hard competition because the dude is
he's insane.
Racer, dude. He's super good.
He's insane. He's really good. Like I love his content.
Yeah, for sure.
Like his little personality that he like shares with the public. I think it's great.
Agreed. Agreed. All
Alright.
fun and games. If Don Joe One Song sees this clip, all fun and games, dude. We're just messing around.
No, dude, like massive
For the
respect.
record, though, I did know his name and you didn't, but it's okay.
Yo,
no one's
okay,
no
well,
one's
I'm
paying
sorry,
attention.
Okay, like I'm over here trying to like to like Spanglish my way through everything.
All right, let's talk
Definitely
about
right
this
now-
race.
Exactly. We're at Spirit of Oz. We got Divine and King Boss holding the lead right now. It seems that Diana had some sort of like mishap at the start, being in 8th place, even behind the AI. But we do see Gunma like really holding 2nd place. King Boss with a very hard lead.
Well,
Everybody is
Divine-
just like going at it.
Divine had the lead, but he smashed into an AI, so he lost it on that one. And that's how Gunma was able to take 2nd place.
You know, so I mean, just like that, anything could happen to King Boss. Hopefully not, because it is always very
Oh,
unfortunate. to
little wall
see
clip.
A racer get hit by some unfortunate event.
So maybe you can answer this one, this question in chat. What are your preferred dead zones? My personal preference is to leave the settings exactly where they are because I'm not good enough for that particular setting to affect my driving. Uh-oh. King Boss makes the full turn.
They are at it.
Oh my gosh, little bit of grass.
Checkpoint break and everything.
Little bit of grass for King Boss. But he's got it. He's going to end up with this dub if he can stay away from the traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Nicely done.
Divine trying to push for 2nd place. Let's see if he gets it.
Let's see.
And
Oh, it's close, dude. It's super close. Oh! 3rd place for Divine.
Really
Wow.
making Gunma sweat for it. But you know, good stuff for these guys.
Oh my goodness. That was close, dude. Super close. So we had King Boss 1. Gunma, right? Gunma was 2nd place. Divine Nebula 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That was a great finish.
Going back to that specific question, so Dead Zone is gonna be preference, my dude. Like it really is. If you like the whole mechanic behind Dead Zone is that the controller has a quote unquote dead zone, right? Where there is no input registered. The bigger the dead zone, the bigger that radius is. So like the controller physically says, okay, well, like, you know, like within this diameter of the circle, like I'm not gonna register anything. So the smaller the dead zone, the more or the faster it's gonna register. It's gonna register something. So if you want to think about it, something similar to what Heat has with the steering sensitivity. And somewhat in a way trying to like it's not imitating that, but like its sensitivity is imitating this mechanic. So just know that the lower the dead zone, the more sensitive your joystick is gonna be. So the more control you'll have to you know, to input, right? You have to be really smooth with it in order, you know, like to keep that control, not be jittery.
Yeah.
Recommendations. I think the game. I might be completely wrong because I don't remember. I think the game starts at like a 30 or dead zone. I'm not entirely sure, but I personally run right now on PC. I run like 8.5. Back on PlayStation, I ran 0. It took me a bit to get used to it. But again, is it gonna make you faster? Like it really isn't. It, like we said, is just preference. So just play around with it, see how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's so many other things that you can focus on to make you faster at the game and to make you better and have better control than Dead Zone. I think that's maybe something you mess around with a little bit and then go, okay, this is kind of where it feels good, and then just leave it and don't change it. Because the second you change something like that, it kind of throws you off and it can really change how you're racing. But if you learn all of these other mechanics that are in the game, then that dead zone thing is just something that you'll get comfortable with. Like me, I've been playing whatever the stock setting is. I haven't touched the settings at all. Whatever that is, that's how I play. So, all right, we got a close matchup here. 17 points for Team Tri-Crew and 14 points for Team Frequency. That was a great race. Good race by King Boss and Gunma with the 2nd place, which keeps him real close. So this next race is called City Express. Another night race coming at you. And we're going to be looking at point of view from Divine Nebula and King Boss, who are both on the same team. No problem, L4A.
Let's see if in this track Diana doesn't have any of whatever happened to Diana in that first track. Because
unfortunately we can't see it.
Yeah, that team.
Yeah. To address Trippy J in chat, I read the comment a little earlier, but I wanted to let JCBD finish what he was saying. So he says, I'm bummed at 53 years old. I've played every Need for Speed since the beginning, and now I'm being left behind because he plays on PS4, and Unbound is not going to be on his platform. I'm guessing, Trippy, at some point, you probably would upgrade to a PS5. And I'll say, I don't know where you are in the world, but they're fairly easy to get your hands on if you're in the US. Oh, a little bit of connection there with King Boss with the AI. They're fairly easy to get your hands on in the US. You have to go to the PlayStation website and put your email in and sign up for the notification. That does obviously mean that you have the funds to buy it when they email you, but I actually did that. I put my email in. I'm not a PlayStation player at all. I'm just a random PC, Xbox guy. Put my email in, and literally in 2 weeks, they sent me an email, said your PlayStation is ready to order. I ordered it. I had it in another 2 weeks. So in 4 weeks, I had myself a PS5. So I think it's possible to pick one of those up. And if you can't pick one of those up, the Xbox Series... Oh, Gunma went off the edge. Gunma just straight died on that one. And then King Boss hits an AI. Oh my goodness.
Wow, that's definitely gonna put Team Triku
Oh,
in the lead. But now with that blind spot in that truck bed truck.
bed truck. Yes, bed truck.
There you go. You see,
No,
you see
it's not a bed
bro.
truck.
I can't English. I just can't English. Hitting the truck. Definitely slowing them down. Regardless, they're really keeping up this lead.
Yeah,
So
they've got a pretty nice lead. It looks like, according to the minimap.
Grandpa says flatbed. I'm sorry. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Oh, a little checkpoint break with King Boss there. This is going to give Diana a chance.
What?
Oh my God! I don't even know what happened. She's still there on the minimap. Look. She's still there. She's still there. Dude. Is Diana...
Oh, wait.
Oh my God.
Okay,
What's happening?
Divine took it? No. Who's gonna take it? Divine took first place.
Divine took first, King Boss second, and Diana third, I believe.
Man, they were all fighting.
That
for those
was
10
wild,
points.
dude. So much traffic. This is why the night races are pretty wild. It's really fun, actually. To go back to that point, I just want to hammer it one more time, Trippy J. There was one thing I wanted to say about Xbox. So if you can manage to get an Xbox, I know you're a PlayStation guy, but if you can convince yourself to get an Xbox, dude, they're like at every Walmart in the States right now. Like, not even gonna lie. Like, I've seen it at every Walmart I go into. There's an Xbox Series S, and they're, what are they, $199 right now? The holiday sale.
I think no, like for the holidays they're at $250, I believe.
It says, just been concerned watching all these variations of PS5 coming out with problems. I'm in KC, can order one, but don't want to spend that kind of money and have to work on my PS5. Yeah, dude, that would suck if that was it. You know, how much is the PS5 right now? Does anybody know?
I think it's like $400.
$400. So if you can, so here's my suggestion. If you can, if you could just like save up the $400 that you need for that PS5, and then just save up like a little bit more, just a little bit more, like a couple $100 more, you can get a very decent, not great, but a decent gaming PC for like $650. You can build one that's got an okay processor and an okay GPU that would for sure run the game. I don't know. That's just my suggestion.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, with what Trigger just said, I would also recommend it. Like, if you're like die hard on PlayStation, you know what? Yeah, sure, get it. Like, my PlayStation is a day one. I mean, like, I got it day one. I haven't had any issues whatsoever. Granted, I don't use it every day, but again, like for me, it works. It's been reliable. Um, so yeah. Now with what Trigger said, it's yes, getting a PC is gonna be like in the long run, it's gonna be a better investment for what you get. I mean, consider that it's not only for gaming, but you can also do other stuff. Work,
Yeah.
documents, like whatever, watch YouTube and all that good jazz. I actually convinced one of my other friends. I mean, like like he's also a dad, so like he's like also like in his 40s and whatnot. And he was just like you, just die hard on PlayStation. And I convinced him to get a PC. And trust me, he has never looked back. He's like, bro, this is the best thing that I've done, best experience. So just like Trigger said, man, go for it. If you really want to venture into the PC Master Race, me too. Like I'm all for it.
Yes. The question he's asking now is, can he use a PS controller with his PC? Yes, you can.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. 100, bud. All right. Next race up. What do we got here? Wild King, baby. Let's go. All right, so the let's look at the score real quick. Nice little lead that they established here. 35 to 27. That's an 8-point
pretty
lead.
close, but let's see what I mean, considering what's been happening right now, I feel like
It's anybody's game, dude.
yeah. I mean, it is still anybody's game. It's all about consistency. But like the skill level it's pretty in par with everybody. Just a matter of
What
wow.
in the world just happened there?
I was just about to say it's all a matter about luck, and then that happened.
Gunma takes a nice little lead. It's not big, but it's there. Divine Nebula trying to keep his team in it. Now, here's the thing. If Gunma can manage to get this W, this is going to be huge for their team.
Fine hitting in traffic.
Oh, that gives Gunma a chance to get ahead. This is going to be crazy. This is not even a comfortable lead, though, either.
No, like,
no, 100 yards in a nighttime race is not even comfortable.
No. Like,
man, I wish I had.
I wouldn't feel comfortable.
I wish I had POV of Gunma right now. Oh my goodness.
I wish we had POV of both Gumba and Diana, because Divine is chasing down Gumma and King Boss is chasing down Diana. So
let's take a look at King Boss, see how close he is. Now he's kind of a little far behind. He's got 500 yards. Divine Nebula though is only 160 yards. I mean, anything that happens, Gunma clips a car and Divine's gonna be right on him. So let's see what happens here. Divine catching some grass there on that turn.
Ooh, well, I mean, King Boss kind of, I mean, he did cut some yards because he was over 500. Now he's into the 200s, 300s.
Nice. So. King Boss coming back, dude. He's coming back. Let's see, Divine still sitting at about 130 yards. So he's cut a little bit, but not much. Let's see what happens on these S turns.
Oh, wow, those traffic.
Dude, the traffic was nasty. It was just in the wrong spot, dude. Every line that he needed to take, it was there. But it looks like it did the same thing for Gunma because he didn't lose any position.
Mm-hmm.
Or very little, at least. 90%. This is basically a straight line to get to the finish. You got to avoid the traffic. It's looking like Gunma might take it.
Yeah, definitely Gunma taking that.
Yeah, Gunma's taking it.
Place. And now we see King Boss trying to see if he can inch his way into third place.
He's just a little too far behind. I think Diana's going to go ahead and take that third place.
Yeah, definitely. GG's on Wild King.
Woo. That was wild. Yeah, Trippy J.
Pun intended.
Yeah, Trippy J, hopefully we helped you a little bit, man. I hate to see someone like that who's been dedicated Need for Speed guy and then is thrown off by not being able to play the new one. But yeah, I think long run PC is going to be the best choice for sure.
Yeah, overall the experience is going to be better.
Yeah, it's better.
Especially since you've been playing on PlayStation. Bro, let me tell you, the frames. The frames. Like, it's not about I'm going to game at 4K. No, bro, like you can game at 1080p and you're gonna get
100 frames,
so
150.
many frames that like your eyes won't understand what's going on. It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be great.
I'm gonna be right back. I have to grab a Barks, bro. I have to before they start this next race. I'm out of water. I gotta grab a Barks. Be right back.
Who needs 120 FPS? I have 30. Well, I mean, like you're just missing what 90 frames? Yeah, just 90 frames. That's nothing. I mean, blah. You know, fortunately for me, I can. So
All right, I'm back.
no, Grandpa. I'm sorry. It ain't happening.
Let's go. Cheers to anybody who's drinking something today. Especially cheers to those Barks guys out there.
Funny on ATI, he said.
Goliath recently switched to ultra wide HDR, and he says that's where it's at. Probably
Definitely-
because that's what he switched to, and he wants to justify the money he spent on his
Yeah.
monitor.
I mean, I will say HDR, like, but you need a good monitor. Like, you need a monitor at least HDR 600. Because I do have another monitor which is HDR 400, and it's not horrible. I mean, it's there, but like HDR 600 like really makes a difference in HDR, and a game like Heat, let me tell you, bro, playing in HDR really makes the game pop.
Yeah,
It
agreed.
really makes the game pop.
Agreed. No regrets from Mr. Goliath. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. HDR is great for sure, and I have 3 monitors up here, and I have a pretty large center monitor that I use. So yeah, I'm all for wider is better, bro. I live in Texas, man. Go bigger.
Yeah.
All right, Ring Racer. Ring Racer. This is the last of the night races for this group. And we got Divine and, again, King Boss. Those are the POVs we've got, so that's what we're watching. The tournament, actually, maybe, Carlos, you can take a look at the points and let us know, because I don't want to switch screens here.
Oh yeah, no. Currently we got 49-44 in the lead by Team Straiku. It's still anybody's game depending on what happens now here in Ring Racer, and of course the next day races. But it's definitely gonna take a little bit more from Gunma and Diana, to take that. Definitely Gunma over there, with that nice Too Fast Too Furious move, jumping over King Boss, taking the second place is great.
Unfortunately, I did not catch that because I was on Divine's POV.
Oh, bro.
Let's take a look at this one, though. It looks like we'll have a little bit more action here at third place with King Boss. Oh my goodness. King Boss just... He's being sketchy right now, hitting every sidewalk possible. Wow.
Everybody taking the ramp.
Oh my god. Ramp.
Everybody getting real close in this
Oh
jump.
my goodness. Oh no!
That's very unfortunate, bro. This is why you want to let off. Do not get on your opponent, like especially in jumps. Anything can happen in this game's netcode.
No, the netcode was so bad right there. But King Boss actually made up the spot. Gunma had a collision with some traffic, and Diana's having a little issue there. King Boss goes into second. Let's go,
don't
dude.
know. I honestly don't know if it was a collision or if it was just a gentleman agreement. Because seeing that, like Gunma had no traffic around him.
Yeah, but you don't know what was on his screen.
Oh my god!
Collision.
To show that a gentleman or not, the AI.
Gunma's back.
Care.
Yeah, the AI does not care. AI does not care. I think we're showcasing for the public here on this tournament that This game is very hard for the competitive community to take seriously. And this is more of a message to EA than anything, but you can see all the issues that these guys are having with the netcode. I mean, an in-air collision that shoves King Boss into the backyard of the house, which is obviously off limits, and then he has to respawn and keep going. I mean, it's just it makes it to where competitive people just really don't want to try hard, if that makes sense. They can't take it seriously. So hopefully they fix that with oh no, King Boss about to go off the edge. He doesn't though. He saves it. But hopefully they fix that with Unbound. Hopefully just like the general stability of racing is returned. RSR banned. No, it's not. You're going to see the RSR featured in the finals. This is the semifinal bracket. Yeah, Manif Muff, I agree with you. I think traffic is very annoying, but I don't want them to take out the number of traffic. I think the traffic in this game provides a significant I think this traffic provides a significant challenge for night racing particularly, and I like it. I think the quantity of traffic should be the same. What they need to take out is the unnatural movements where they will like stop in the middle of intersections, and like you can't plan for what they're doing unless you really understand and you've been playing a long time. So it's frustrating to see someone who tries to make a turn and then it just stops in the middle of intersections, or they'll be driving straight and then all of a sudden they want to make a left-hand turn and there's zero street or driveway, and it's like, what? You know, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
If they get rid of that stuff, I'd be happy.
What's funny is that this is the only Need for Speed game that I've played, and maybe I'm wrong. It's like somebody out there correct me if I'm wrong, but that the AI has this type of behavior.
Yeah.
I swear this AI is coded to just block you off. I have had instances where a truck literally pops a U-turn last second on a straight to hit, and I'm like, this makes no sense at all. Okay,
That's
so
stupid.
one thing is the cops. Fine, I get it, whatever. But why is the AI doing this? It makes no sense.
They also conveniently are exactly in the apex of the turn or in the line that you need to take for a turn. They're conveniently right there all the time. Yeah, like No Law says. Exactly. What I was saying. What you just said, but what I said. Exactly.
Dude, I legit thought that like you were reacting to that, but then you said, "Oh no, yeah," but he said, "Oh, okay."
I didn't even see it. I was like, I was just trying to say it, and then he beat me to it, I guess. Zooey says the worst traffic is Burnout Paradise.
Turns into you running at 230 crash counter. Yeah. I mean, I can see
That's
that.
tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played Burnout Paradise. I haven't played any of the Burnout series actually.
They're very arcadey.
No Law says
very arcadey.
No Law says I definitely robbed him. That was my comment that you robbed me of. Okay. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, we're on to the day races, and here's where this tournament looks like. Man, still an 8-point lead. Wow, it's close. Team Trike Crew hanging on to their 8-point lead, 66 points versus 58.
13.
We've had a different winner. Oh no, Divine took 2 of those races. But man, this is close, dude. All right, so we're going into Spectre, Columbia, Bannister, Slip Trick. That's what we've got coming
Team
up.
Frequency 77 needs to tighten up in order to like catch up, because if they can't secure at least a couple like top spots, it's just gonna keep stretching out.
Yeah, well, it hasn't stretched since the first race. The first race they had an 8-point lead. Oh no, it was a 3-point lead. Since the second race, it hasn't stretched because it was 8 points at the second race. Can we see Supra in Unbound? No. I'm gonna just say no. They're not gonna add it, dude. Yeah. It's not gonna happen ever. No, it's not true. Maybe they can get the license thing sorted out in the future, but it's definitely, from my point of view, I don't see it happening in Unbound at all.
think earlier, who was it? I'm gonna butcher his name. Triple J. He said,
Yeah.
so a high-end gaming system is around 600 or $700, or is that just for a mediocre gaming PC?
Mediocre, for sure. Yeah, but one that will be able to do the job. Like, you won't have problems. Now, you won't be able to take that PC and also stream with it. You can't play and stream with that, but you can definitely play the game on like medium settings, like 1080p, 100 frames, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And trust me when I say that, like for example, gaming at 4K max settings at 30 FPS is a worse experience than playing at 1080p medium settings and like 100 frames.
Yes. Now I can speak to that, but let's get it back into the race. I'll give you my thoughts on that in a bit because I just changed my monitor. All right, so we got King Boss out to an early lead, but it's very close. So you look at the minimap, you've got all four racers very, very close together. Let's take a look at
King Boss really taking me by surprise with that uphill to downhill turn. Really taking that really smoothly.
Yeah, he did. But he did this downhill, the turn at the bottom of the hill, he kind of muffed it. So
yeah, he got excited.
Yes, he did.
Gunma really behind him, kind of push. Ooh,
whoa!
He clipped.
He took that turn super inside. Now he's got to do some catching up to this one. Ooh. Divine Nebula taking the inside. Oh, a little bit of grass. Let's switch to Divine real quick.
These players need a little bit more communication between them, because like they can't be fighting for a position between them.
This is what you would see in an F1 race, man. This is like the Haas team. Very clean turn by Divine. Very nicely done at the top of that hill. Gunma's got it though. He's starting to stretch the lead just a little bit. A very nice turn by Divine though. If he can, oh, he doesn't have any NOS left. He doesn't have any NOS left. That might hurt him.
Yeah, same thing goes for King Boss. Definitely Diana had more NOS because Diana kept pulling out of that straight.
Yep. Wow, what a good race though.
Whoa! No way. No way. Let me see.
It doesn't look like
on
my screen they look like they were okay.
It like at the end, like the position started to like change. I don't know, maybe the game was like freaking out.
Well, let's see what happens with these. We're black screened. Right, so we got Divine second. Divine second place for sure.
Okay.
Gunma first. Divine second. Diana King Boss.
Okay, there you go.
So King Boss took it, or Diana took it at the last second there. That last turn.
Uh-huh.
That's huge, dude. That is huge for frequency. That's gonna put these guys very, very close. It's gonna tighten up the lead quite a bit here.
Yeah, back to 5 points instead of 8. So like that is, we're getting there.
This is insane. So we got 3 races left, 5 points to separate these guys. Let's see. We got a couple questions here. Can we see Superbound? No, we answered that. We can see Pega out too, right? And there any French car? Oh, maybe you're thinking of Peugeot. Is that what you mean, Ozan? Are you talking about Peugeot?
Like the car brand?
Yeah, because he said Pega out, but it could be like a typo. And the only thing I know that starts close to that is Peugeot. And Peugeot is a French band, so I think that's what he's talking about. Anyway, I don't know, man. Peugeot's not very popular here in the States. And I think that Need for Speed games are primarily developed with the States in mind. That's why you see a lot of like U.S. cities being featured. The last one was Miami, and the upcoming game is Chicago. But no, I don't anticipate seeing a lot of Peugeot.
I think the last time that I saw Peugeot was in Underground. They had a They had a They had a hatchback. I remember that. Yeah.
Name a Peugeot that's not a hatchback.
I'm a stop, bro. I don't know.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't really know their lineup that much, but I just feel like every time I've seen a Peugeot, it's definitely a hatchback.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty cute. Not gonna lie.
I'd use it. Here we go, dude. Ooh, Divine taking the right side. Let's see if he switches back to the left. Oh, he does.
Ooh, King Bug clipping. Okay, all right, we got. Wait, so
So Gunma's on the
is
right.
Yeah, Divine is on the left. Definitely, we should be seeing these boys getting some yards slowly but surely as they took this line. Something's going on with Divine.
He's got the 6-speed transmission in automatic. So I think that's what the issue is, because the 5-speed really pulls a lot harder when you're in automatic. So, but Gunma hangs on to it, even though he's got the right side line that's a little bit longer. Let's see what he does going into this turn. Oh, goes wide, hits barriers, but comes out of it, kind of saves it actually. Divine's
I
gonna.
swear to God, he did not hit any barriers. This is just the game being what it is.
Oh,
There's
gotcha.
no way he hit barriers and it kept that speed.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But definitely King Boss and Nebula like right on it. Diana is not far like at all.
No,
Like,
they're
this is
close.
this is still everybody's game. Definitely Gunma with that lead. It's about like just getting those lines right, holding on for that NOS, because I saw these boys starting to NOS on the straights. It's very questionable.
That's a big no-no.
Considering,
Big no-no.
yeah, that's very questionable considering that the game is capped. I mean like you can't go faster than a 232 as per usual. But yeah.
Well, you got King Boss over here doing 233 with his live tuning. So.
Oh, he's live tuning. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I see he is. Definitely live tuning can get you a little extra yards. But like Trigger said earlier, guys, they just focus on your skill level. They focus on getting those turns right. Live tuning can only get you so far. It's not gonna cover up mistakes.
Nice little pass from King Boss
Ooh,
there, though.
Everybody, whoa! Diana with like
Diana comes in.
infusion.
Oh my god!
I don't know what she do, but like she be doing some like atomic fusions or something, because she just went through everybody.
She did. I don't even understand what happened there. I think she used them to turn. I think it was a little bit of an aggressive play. It's very Max Verstappen of her to go in like that. But that was an insane play by her, and she ended up taking second place for it. Let's see what happens at the end of this race, though. I mean,
Definitely
Divine's gotta catch up.
Diana definitely using that Luigi strat with that teleportation.
Yeah, straight up Luigi teleport stat.
Look at that!
What is happening? I don't know if chat can see it because it's so far in the distance, but the netcode I don't know. It's, oh my god.
That's crazy, bro. I don't know. Right now, Gunma and Diana.
This is about to tie the game up. This is a 5-point difference in the points if they can hold on.
Getting close.
If they can hold on, this is it.
Definitely, you can see that here, Gunma and Diana, they had a little bit better of a NOST strategy, because this is where basically Divine and King Boss, like, they just ran out of NOS, and and both Gunma and Diana, like, they just kept pulling.
Yep, exactly. That is crazy. We're about to go tied into the last two races of this semifinal.
Gunma, Diana, Divine. Okay.
Manif wants Porsche Carrera GT and Unbound. The full car list is up there, Manif. If you want to take a look at it, you can go to the Need for Speed Unbound website. It is all up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently at a tie point going into Bannister, currently with 93 to 93. The individual points goes as followed: Gunma with 52 points, Diana with 41 points. We got Divine Nebula keeping real close to Gunma with 50 points, and King Boss with a 43 points on the board.
Wild. Absolutely wild. You can definitely tell that Gunma and Diana are much more comfortable in the day. they had I won't say poor performances, but they were not as strong as their day races at this point.
Yeah, I would say that maybe I'm thinking that like King Boss, just like slid in a 20 to the cops at night or something like this.
A little bit of bribery going on.
Yeah.
Zooey says, so sad to see Charles only winning 3 races this season with the car Ferrari had at the beginning of the race or beginning of the season. Well, it goes to show you, first of all, you're right in certain ways, right? Because Ferrari did have the fastest car at the beginning of the season, but then all the teams made adjustments, right? Mercedes even got better as the year went on. Like they were consistently like 5 and 6, but then they just you started seeing them like a podium here, podium there. And so Mercedes even got better, and their car wasn't very good. But Red Bull really fine-tuned their car. I mean, Red Bull's straight line speed was just insane this year. Like just crazy, crazy insane. And the drivers they had could control it, and they had enough downforce to make it through all of the tough turns. So I don't know. I feel bad for Leclerc as well, because he should have won a lot more races than 3, given what his car was, but he just kept having failure after failure after failure, man. I think the Ferrari mechanic team just really, really messed him up this year. Osmond said, why don't they prefer off-road races? I missed the rules of the tournament. You can take a look at the pinned message to see the... Oh my god, Divine with a brilliant start to get through AI and get into first.
Oh!
Oh, a little bit of bump. No, wow, that was just not... Ah, man, it's tough. I want to say it's not clean, but I think it was just an honest mistake. It just looked like a mistake. Let's see if that rattles Divine or if he can just get back into it. Let's see. I'm gonna check in with King Boss.
Definitely, like there's still time to get back on it. Like that's the thing about this game is when you're going this fast.
What in the world just happened?
Oh,
Gunma just flipped. There's no way.
And Diana died too. I see.
Oh, it wasn't Gunma. It was Diana that died. She was in the yellow.
Yeah.
She was in the yellow. Oh
Okay, yeah.
my god, dude. She literally flipped. Her car just did a flip in the middle of that straight section. And ooh, that's a very aggressive move by Gunma. It looks like King Boss is trying to get back to him. This is getting super edgy right now.
Like everybody's at it, like nobody
Questionable.
wants to let go. Ooh, everybody hit the AI too and everything. Hitting the barriers.
Dude, this is wild. They really want that spot. They know it's tied. They know it's tied. How did King Boss end up in first after that? This is one of those ones where inside line might be your friend because how aggressive everybody is racing. You just can't leave it open. You got to close the door as fast as you can. Even if it's not, it's not the fast time attack line. You got, look, he went a little wide. He's leaving the inside line open. This is it. Final jump and turn. He's got to have a good turn here, and he does. Nice and clean. King Boss is going to hold on to it. Divine looking at a second place. King Boss and Divine go 1-2. Let's go. Man, that was a crazy race.
Yeah, this really went back and forth.
Trippy J says, I see Trigger in 20 years, like me, old as F, but still playing games. I play with both my boys in their 20s, and I still kick their butts. Well, that's shout out to you for still kicking their butts when they're in their 20s, because they got that reaction time, dude. I can't wait to play with my son. He's 1 right now, but I'm no young buck either. At least Leclerc did get P2 in the Drivers' Championship by finishing in front of Checo. Yeah. That's good, man. Good for him. I'm a fan of Checo, though. I think the dude is like an ultimate team player. Dude, Checo, I can't attribute it to it completely because it was insane. But the last race of the season last year, I think without Checo, Verstappen doesn't win that doesn't win the championship at all. Red Bull definitely goes second place in that race.
You know what's funny? We didn't anticipate for a tie. I completely forgot about that.
For the time? What do
So
you-
yeah, I mean just like not for a tie.
Oh.
Because let's say that right now, frequency 77, sorry 75, gets like the top 2 placements.
Sure.
Like we're back at
tied.
at a tie.
All right, so I got it. I already have it. I've got it in my
I
mind.
swear to God, if you say Sonic.
No,
Okay.
not Sonic.
Oh, Arion.
It's gonna be Arian. Okay, it's gonna be Arian, and it's gonna be whoever wins the team that gets first place. You have to get first. That team wins. What do you think?
I got you one better. Research circuit.
Resort Circuit? No. No.
No. You know what? I think that Arion looks fine.
Arian's good. There's not
yeah,
like a
yeah.
lot of there's
A
one
lot of
cut.
what?
There's not a lot of
what?
like shenanigans on that track. It's pretty bare bones. Like you've got that one wacky cut, but we could tell them they can't do it. Or not. They have to do the cut, dude. It makes it crazy.
It's definitely gonna make it hectic because everybody's just gonna be like piling on that e-brake for that cut. So.
Yep, exactly. Oh, we said they don't use e-brakes. We do. We all use it on Arian. All right, here we go. King Boss out to an early lead. Diana
Bro,
coming
I
in
feel like he's gonna
hard,
get
dude.
killed.
All right, let's take a look at King Boss POV.
Oh
no,
he's
goes a little
all-
wild.
all by himself.
It's all right. He backed off, but
All right, well, let's see how
Ooh.
this goes.
very close to the building. Diana in first. We got Divine trying to track her down. Let's see what happens.
And so the fact that Diana's in first can give this team a little bit of a lead because Gunma is definitely faster than Diana. So Gunma has a better time, I mean, quote unquote, a better time to try to like, catch up to Divine.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
If
Diana can keep it.
doesn't- Yeah, if Diana doesn't clip, then I mean like this is all like a strategy game. So like let's see
Yes,
how
it
they
is.
can fold.
Let's see, because what they need 1 and 2. If they go 1 and 2, they can extend this by just a little bit. It'll tie it. It'll tie it up. Oh my gosh, this is close, dude. King Boss letting off a lot at the top of that hill. He did not want to go into the barriers again. But that gives...
Ganma taking. Okay, look, bro, they are fighting for it.
Oh my goodness. Let's go back to Divine.
I gotta go watch Divine. Ooh, whoa.
Oh,
Okay, yeah,
a little
that was-
bit of...
Yeah. Oh,
Gun-
what? No! Not for
Oh,
the
he-
sailor! No!
Oh my god! What is happening? Both of them
the
hit the gas
unfortunate
station.
event unfolded. And we got Gunma and Diana.
Oh
Let's see.
my god.
Let's
We might be...
look at this last turn. This last turn is very, very crucial. Nah,
gonna-
but they took it, taking the lead and securing first and second
Wow.
place.
We have a
holding this
tie.
Spot and having a tie.
We have a
for
tie.
the semifinals.
Let's
Bro,
go,
like,
dude.
This couldn't be better.
All right, let him know.
These
Let him know.
teams-
Arian.
I'll let him know in a few. Let me get this points. We got Diana, Gunma.
All right, so King Boss, if you guys are listening, the tiebreaker is Arian, and you can no restrictions on the shortcut. You can take the shortcut. So King Boss, let the guys know Arian. And you have to win. The winning car, whatever team wins, that's the team that gets to move on. So second, third, fourth place don't matter at all. Just the winning car matters.
What's king in the line? Okay. This is crazy. Let's see who dies on the first turn.
Yeah, first turn is nasty when you have people. It's fine when you're by yourself, but when you have people, it's oh, where you going? You forgot it. You ever like, you have a beard, right? You ever the side mustache hair get like in your mouth?
Yeah.
And it's like, God, get away. Like, what are you doing, bro? Stay to the side.
I feel that.
All right, guys, if you're just tuning in, this is the final semifinal round. The last semifinal round between Team Tri-Crew and Team Frequency. They have ended their 8-race semifinal in a tie. So now it's a winner-take-all on Arian. Trippy J says, Diana for the win seems inevitable. Oh my.
Trippy J, bro. I don't know, but like, all I'm saying is that if you predict this, that means that you have to get a PC and join the master race. That's all I'm saying.
Them are the rules.
He's had to give me some of those mods.
I don't want to give any advice until after this first turn, but I'm going to give you my multiplayer advice. Having done this track a lot of times with people on stream, I'll give you my advice on this first turn.
And we're off.
Here we go. All right, going into this first one, who's going to take the position? Nice launch by both Divine and King Boss. They seem like they're in good positioning. King Boss and Divine, everybody survives the first turn. So the advice here, if you're in a big group, is to take the inside line. Do not take the outside line. Don't take the fastest line. You have to take the inside line because you will get bumped and die. All right, not a terrible turn from both of these guys going into that one. Uh-oh. I think King Boss forgot about the shortcut.
Nah, I think that we're just seeing like two different strats. But definitely, I mean, they're still holding it. So
yeah,
I'm guessing that King Boss decided not to go for the cuts, like knowing how everybody else behind him was so close that it could have just meant mayhem.
Maybe. Looks like Divine Nebula is putting time on the field. Let's see. Just a very clean. Very, very clean. Got 175 yards now on King Boss. And again, this is winner take all. So if Divine can secure this, they are going to be in the finals. Goes for the shortcut again. Now the shortcut is risky, but it definitely cuts off a lot of time. A lot of time.
Wait, who got sick? Wait, Diana taking the shortcut and cutting? Oh my god!
Oh no! King Boss is all the way off the track. What in the world?
Bro, this is up to them. Like, this is up to Nebula. Like, at least Nebula is on that first place. Like, really guaranteeing.
What happened to King
distance.
Boss? Oh my goodness. Wow. Now King Boss's goal is to beat the AI. Nebula's got a good lead though. 500 yards now on Diana. Nebula is definitely doing the thing.
Definitely, unless something really unfortunate happens. But like, all I'm seeing is Divine carrying this tiebreaker race to victory into the finals to face off the one only Eminem. You know what? Good job to everybody.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody. So, like you said, Divine Nebula finishes it off. Nicely done. Team Tri-Crew makes it to the finals. Great job, guys. Natmoy says Gunma and Diana sandwiched King and he just flew. I wish I could have got that. Tree Crew. Is that what it's called? Tree Crew? We've been saying Tri Crew this whole time.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's striking for me.
Yeah.
But then
King
again,
Boss.
I've been butchering everybody's name, so
Yeah.
like I gotta get used to it.
All right, here we go. Where is the next stream? We got Kanger streaming again.
I believe so. Let me go tell him real quick, just in case. All right.
It is.
I mean, he is live. I think. Is he live? No.
On the favorite
He's live. Let me go
No,
tell
he's not.
Yep.
Shout out to Frequency 75 for making it. Great performance and a very nice semifinal, tied semifinal between those two teams. Zooey in chat says, Kanger and Johnny, you guys are clear favorites. Don't throw. Blue Overlord says they all did good. Agreed. Getting off. Had a nice time with you all. Good night, everyone. See you later, Zooey. Zooey. Man, I can't believe how much he flipped and went all the way down the mountain there. That's just crazy. Cannot believe that.
All right. We are back. The boys are starting up the session.
And went all the way down the mountain.
It is.
That's just crazy. Cannot believe that.
Wait, is my man still a little? Okay, hold on. Let me see what he's
Clean
saying.
up some windows here.
100 ref.
All right. We need fine. Now we've got POV from both teams.
Yep.
This is gonna be great. Does Johnny stream at all or no?
I mean, he can, but I don't.
No, that's
think
fine.
It's very reliable.
Yeah, no worries. He doesn't have to. He can just race. We've got Kanger for Team M&M, and then we've got both Divine and King Boss for the other team.
Well, guys, we're definitely into the finals, and you guys know what you're all gonna see. It's probably gonna be all RSRs unless somebody takes the pocket beetle. But yeah. So this is gonna be the fastest races, the fastest times, and like a couple of like the fastest racers that are known in the community.
For
So
sure.
It's pretty excited.
Well, we probably won't see the beetle, I don't think, because I don't see anyone in here named Water Blob.
Yeah, right.
So I don't anticipate seeing a beetle. But we'll see. We'll see what
I
happens.
think I think that Blob is like the only one with like enough mental damage, to actually use that car.
Shout out to Water Blob in chat for your mental damage.
Shout out mental illness. Nah, dude, he's insane. Like, I mean, it goes to show that yes, he is talented, but bro, this man grinds. Like, goes to the world. Like, hard work pays off, and he is the prime example of it. He does not give up. Like he goes at it, and I mean, even like recently, like he just got the first 301 on Problem Child in the game, in the Beetle.
Yeah,
And
that's wild.
crazy. That's crazy.
No laws with the mental blob is now his new name. Hashtag mental blob.
Bro, what is that icon? What is that emoji?
It's a pink crocodile, bro.
Bro, I thought
Screaming.
I thought that was a dinosaur.
Or a dinosaur. A crocodile is kind of like a dinosaur, I would say.
I mean, it is, yeah. That's crazy.
Who are we waiting
That's
on?
pretty funny.
Who are we waiting?
We're
Waiting
waiting
on Johnny.
Question mark?
Where's Johnny?
Let me go ask him.
Johnny, where you at? No laws says, what is that, your pet? That's hilarious.
All right. Well,
Sean Paul says, "Could you please
Johnny
answer my
is,
question above? Fairly new to the
will be
game.
back
How to?
real soon.
Is he coming? Okay.
Yeah. He'll be back.
Could you please answer my question above? Fairly new to the game. Had for about a week, but drifted really well with the M3. Let me go back up. Sean Paul. Let's see. Sean Paul.
This man is called Sean Paul Beauty.
Sean Paul. I didn't see your name up here. It must have been a while ago. Must have been quite a while ago. Still don't see your name.
Oh no, he says, "Hi mate, bought all 3 he said bought all 3 Lambos I can. I'm level 40. They drift like, and this this is my fault or the Lambos."
You can take. I have. I'm not sure which ones you're. Said bought all 3. I think there's more than 3 in the game. You can take a look at my build videos for the Lamborghinis. You can make them drift. The problem with the Lamborghinis that I've noticed is that they're grip machines. So they really, really grip well, with the exception of maybe the 2018 Hurricane. The Hurricane really handles very well, and it actually can drift well too. But the issue, because they grip, they want to pick up speed way faster, and you don't want that when you're drifting in this game. With the exception of certain drift sections, certain drift courses. So that's the issue with Lamborghinis. They're just not really set up to drift. You can make them drift by having the correct build. And what I recommend for basically anything that is all-wheel drive, you can start with going to a showcase differential, whichever level you have unlocked, showcase differential, the pro or elite drift tires, and then the specifically the sport drift differential. That one you need to have the sport drift. And as long as you have those 3 parts, and then whatever the highest tier other parts you have, you can make those cars drift, and then you can kind of play around with your live tuning to make it feel better or worse. But that's my advice. The Lamborghinis are just not really set up to drift in this game, but you can sort of make it happen if you want. But those 3 parts can pretty much take every all-wheel drive car and turn it into a drift car. Also, that's like the starting point. You know, you might need to play around with a couple of other things to make it feel the best. So, alrighty, we are in game. Let's switch it around here. So we got POVs for Kanger, Divine Nebula, and King Boss. You are very welcome, Sean Paul. Artin says, please update Hurricane Spider build. Oh, that's right. Artin, I'm not gonna have enough time to go back and update other cars or older cars that I did in the beginning before Unbound comes out, and when Unbound releases, I'm gonna focus a lot on Unbound, at least for the first few weeks, and then I'll go back to Heat and sort of clean up all my builds. I'll go back to some of the older cars that I did in the beginning where my skill level wasn't as good, and sort of clean up those builds and correct those as well. So you'll see it eventually, but it won't be anytime in the next few weeks. I have a build video for the NSX. Yes, I do. And if you're looking for builds, you can either go to the website, go to the militiagamingcode.com and click on builds, or you can just in the YouTube search bar, just search wrong build and then whatever the name of the car is, and you'll find it. All right, first up, Helios 2. Starterus, I'm not ignoring the messages. I just haven't had a chance to read it. Let me see. Trigger, could I get unbanned from your server? The reason I got banned was because I said I want Anna to perform CBT on me. Yeah, it's just, that's something that'll get you banned right away, man. I'm not gonna go back on a mod decision. I appreciate your honesty here in the chat, but I'm sorry, I deeply regret saying that. Listen, it's I can't go back on the mod decisions, dude. That's up to the mod team, unfortunately. All right, let's get it, dude. Whoa, nice start from King Boss, bro. Great start. Gets out to an early lead. All 5 NOS bottles. Oh, someone is in his bumper. That's Johnny Bling. Let's take a look at Kangar's POV. Kangar right there as well. This is going to get scary. Oh, Divine and Kangar connect on that turn.
Yeah, definitely that first. Oh, and Divine didn't get the check. Wait, they both didn't get the checkpoints.
Divine and Kangar both did not get the checkpoint. So now both of them have DNF'd.
Oh, Johnny also DNF'd.
Johnny DNF'd.
Yeah, because it was more of a fact of like the game server just being iffy because like all players went through the checkpoints as we saw.
Ah, I see. So they all just need to go ahead and restart then. King Boss says, no way, dude. I'm going for it. I got first place. He's in it. He's in it to win it, dude.
He's getting that practice on. Now he quit.
Figured it out.
Yeah, man. We've definitely seen this happen beforehand, where for whatever reason, like the game server's just not fun. You know?
Yeah, it's just not. King Boss hits a tree. Oh, you gotta love this rap. This was the rap I featured on Friday night, but this is a rap from Redbane. Gotta love the Kangar Banger rap here. Little MGC logo in the rear window. I love it. Thing is clean. AF.
With the Jaeger Hunter eye on the top left. I think it's a pretty good match. Like, I love the color scheme. It's very out there.
It is. I love how it pops. It pops off the car. It's pretty insane. Starvitus, that's not something we can keep discussing here on the stream, if you understand that. Sorry, bud.
All right, we're back to round 2 for the first track on Helios 2. I mean, kind of goes to show. I mean, like it does go with the track name, you know. Helios
For
2,
sure,
so.
for sure.
I'm definitely being lame, but it's fine.
Let's see what Kangar's gonna do here. King Boss out to a lead again. Kangar very close behind. All right.
So letting go of gas just to avoid another mishap. And Divine straight, like, right behind him, and Johnny stuck in behind with less than 20 yards away.
This is too close. Very, very close here. I'm going to take a look at Divine. He's in third. He gets to watch the first and second place. Ooh!
Oh,
Kangar,
wow.
nice.
The boys taking first and second place after that specific turn. And it goes to show that, like, you know, some turns are just kind of iffy. Kangar going into the right side, losing some speed, hitting some gravel, trying to get back to speed and hold that third place position. Now Johnny taking that lead, but Divine not that far off behind.
I'm enjoying Divine's POV right here. He's he got to showcase all of those things that happen. King Boss is just trying to make up some time. Divine here is chasing Bling up these hills.
And Kangar's chasing Divine.
Yeah, this is
a big game of a cat and mouse. Ooh,
netcode,
netcode, and the boys are trying to break and see what's gonna happen. See, there you go, breaking, and but they're back right at it. And netcoding,
netcoding Nick. Oh my gosh, dude.
But see, goes to show how experience shines. Both players were trying to like kind of just like deal with it. Kanger just letting go of gas, braking, just like to get him either in front
him
or
free.
behind. Yeah, that way they could just stop bouncing from each other.
It looks like Johnny Bling's going to go ahead and finish this in first. Kanger right here with the second place in a very close race, though. Very close race. Grandpa Driving says, damn, that was a long netcode. I think what we witnessed was actually 2 separate occasions of netcoding, because it looked like they broke apart a little bit, and then all of a sudden they were back. That was rough. That was rough. All right. After one race, we've got a 5-point difference between the teams, which is the max difference you can see. That was Helios 2 on to Apollo 10.
Apollo 10, when you look at it, is a very simple track, right? Like there's no shortcuts. Like there's a lot of space.
Yep.
But just like Colombia, it's a matter of hitting that precise line, and keeping that grip up, because some of these turns are kind of deceptive, especially the last one. The last one, like, will yeet you right into a gas station, to get a nice bag of Doritos. But will definitely net you some time for for the track. So.
Yeah. GW Hilby, that is definitely, or G Wilby, I'm not sure how to say your name, but yes, that is considered net coding. Top Gun Thomas, what's going on, man? Thanks for being new to the channel. Appreciate you coming by to check out the live stream. Hopefully the content has been helping you out. Kanger goes to a different wrap for this one. I like it though. It looks clean. I don't know how he changed his wrap without... Oh, he probably had multiple RSRs ready to go.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's see this Kanger Banger broken launch. Oh, he's gonna get squeezed by Nessa. Nope. Squeezed by Blake a little bit.
Really holding on to that inside line, knowing how difficult it can be when you let that go.
Yep. Oh.
King Boss right behind him. And Johnny chasing down King Boss too. Like, just like I said before, this is a game of cat and mouse. Like, everybody's just at it. It's either like they all don't want to lose the train, or I don't know, man. Like, it's fun, bro. Like, everybody's at it. You have to be really smart in these like tight decisions when you're just like racing at like over 200 miles per hour right next to somebody. The slightest of turns can really make a difference, either with deck code or just a better line. So,
yeah, King Boss really doing well to hold off Johnny from passing. I think a little bit of bumpies there on that final turn, but Johnny hits him in the rear. He keeps second place. That was a close one. He's doing very, very well though. Johnny again, real close to that rear bumper. Let's see if he's going to be able to find a place to pass.
Yeah, Johnny's definitely trying not to kill him.
Yeah, definitely.
Go gas.
That was actually a very nice turn by King Boss.
Yes, that big right turn going uphill is very detrimental for this track. Getting optimal speeds.
Oh, and little wall connection.
To even 190 miles per hour. So I mean, King Boss did manage to go into the 180. So like that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Now it's definitely a matter of seeing if they can catch back up, at least to Johnny. You see that Nebula had a little bit of issues with that last turn.
Yeah, and you got King Boss is out of NOS at this point. Let's see where Nebula's at. Nebula's a little bit far back. Kanger with a nice lead. Johnny Bling was looking for a nice place to pass. He finally got it last lap, so might end up being a Kanger Johnny 1-2.
definitely not having enough NOS for this last lap really does make a difference. As we can see, Johnny just like kept pulling away.
Yep.
Like, I mean, this track has a lot of uphill turns, so NOS is good to to just push through.
Very nice race from Kanger. Divine and King Boss finish it up 3rd and 4th. So another 1 and 2 for Kanger and Johnny. That's gonna give them a 10-point lead in this final.
Bad time, I'm not gonna lie. That could have been at least a
Still pretty close first half of the race. I think that like the biggest difference was that NOS management.
Yes.
Just like we've said before, like I mean, like here we saw a prime example of the big difference that a NOS management can actually provide in a track. So yeah, man, just Unbound, funny enough, will have a different NOS system because it'll have both the little small bottles just like here,
Yep.
and a big like rechargeable
that you can
burst.
use. Yeah, but you can use that at your discretion.
Exactly. So NOS managements and NOS strategy for Unbound are going to be pretty interesting.
Yes, agreed. Fatman Gaming, I do have a community Discord. If you go to militiagamingco.com, there's a Discord link at the top. Team Biohazard stopping in to check out the action. What's going on, man?
Hey, Biohazard, I don't know if you guys were watching for those semifinals, but I'm telling you, between Team Triku and Frequency 77, it was hype. Like they got all the way to a tiebreaker, and it was good, man. It was good. If you guys didn't watch it, just go back into the stream, man. And you'll enjoy it.
literal children.
I'll see if I can put a Discord link in the chat real quick here, guys.
Oh, let's go.
Hi guys.
Hey, sweetie.
Did you like my tailpipe there for a while, Johnny?
Yeah, for a whole lap.
Yeah, lap and a half. Good credit.
Off to Cross Mountains. This is the only other sprint race in the game, except for Sonic, Columbia, K-Storm, and Helios 2. But by far is a more technical track compared to the other 4. A lot of cuts, a lot of big turns, a lot of sharp turns. So
Yeah.
consistency is key for this track. Ooh, somebody getting checkpoint braked. That somebody was Kanger Banger.
Even though
Getting
he
a
went through the checkpoint. Look at all this off-road business here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cross Mountains is a very long race. It's one that I just never learned to know all the cuts and all the little secrets to it. And there's quite a few.
Yeah, it's a tough track. Like to get right, it's a tough track. Like it really is. A lot of small details back and forth. So we got Johnny and Kanger back in first and second place.
Johnny's got a huge lead. Let's take a look at Divine's POV here. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
The boy's not having fun with trees over here.
Oh man, Divine and King Boss both colliding with the same tree. That tree just knocked both of them down. Wow.
Definitely granting Team Eminem a bigger lead. See a King Boss struggling with his hairpin turn. Divine really pushing through, but he hasn't used a refill. Yeah, there you go. That's the first refill pop. Trying to cruise at top speed, just like we mentioned earlier.
Redbane with the pun. Tree crew.
You know what? That's good. That's a lot better than my nice dad jokes.
Artin Backhand said Goliath made a new video tutorial on this track. I didn't see that. Did you see that?
I haven't.
I noticed he did a new. He did it in with an F40. He did a pretty
Yeah.
nice time with an F40. But outside of that, I didn't see it. A tutorial. Yeah, Arton, I don't think it was a tutorial, was it? It was just a quick time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look at Kangar's POV. Johnny and Kanger looking like they're going to finish this 1 and 2, 95%. They've got just the jump left, as long as they don't die. Kanger with his traditional spin in air.
He got that spin to win from Sugar Militia.
That's right, dude. Got that wind spin, baby.
So that is definitely 1 and 2 for Kanger, Divine on third.
We got 12, dude. That's kind of cringe. Thank you.
All right.
everyone. Appreciate
So after 3 races, you got Eminem Crew going 1 and 2 for all 3 races, and that's gonna give them a 15-point lead. It's gonna be tough for Tri Crew to come back. They're gonna have to have some good races here in the next couple.
Yeah, definitely like for these next races, because these are all pretty technical races. We got Cheyenne, Raptor. Raptor is infamous for its clipping points. It's also known as Cliptor. We got Gonzalez.
Flip tour,
Wait,
I like it.
Yeah, dude. We got Gonzalez, which
the race that's better than theirs.
got sweated. Like I remember, like Gonzalez, at a point for whatever reason, like for a whole week, all like the top guys were just going at it. Like it was a good watch. Like
That's
it's
cool.
like everybody was like uploading videos for that track.
Nice.
And then we have Back in Control with some iffy turns, and then finally with Ultimate. Again, these are all tracks that are pretty technical. So yeah, man, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I mean, Shima, you don't have to put in 2,000 hours, but I have about 2,000 hours.
Grandpa's saying that Johnny has a W on Gonzalez. He says, I believe. I also believe that Johnny does not have a video for that. And I wonder
right.
why.
Right.
But it's all about just practice, bro. Just literally just do the tracks. That's all you have to do.
Here we go.
Off to Cheyenne. Definitely King Boss with that. Dude, King Boss put a 20 in the server or something, because like he's getting some good launches.
Nasty launches for sure. Oh, Divine, just a little mishap there. Goes into the grass. Take a look up front with Kanger. He's trying to beat the world record holder, Johnny.
I don't know.
Very nice bottom section. Got a little squirrely at the end of it, but was able to keep the wheels on the ground. That's my biggest tip for anyone who's just playing this game for the first time. Keep the rubber side down.
Ooh, King Boss hitting some barriers, and Divine catching up to him. They're gonna switch places. Okay, it seems like Divine and King Boss decided to switch places. Let's see if Divine can close the gap between Team Eminem up at front to try and secure some more points for the team.
Right. Perfect turn by Kanger here.
I don't know if you're behind or
Yeah, I am, dude. That's what I'm saying. I'm definitely behind. It says live, but I'm gonna refresh this while we switch to Divine. See if we
what
can't.
happened to King Boss?
Not sure, but he's back. Let's see. All right, so I'm at 205 right now on Kanger. 208, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, so we're about like 2 seconds off. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 2 seconds in front.
Yep. Divine Nebula. Final lap in third place. A little bit of a gap between him and Johnny. It looks like.
I have no idea, bro.
Wow, he really nosed through there and survived. You know, props to him because I would have died.
Who on Nebula?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I couldn't. He took that corner very fast.
I should fuck.
I have a whole week.
Yeah, it's, oh, you have another week.
I wonder what AI settings are these because I've never met the AI in this track. Like, legit.
Must be on easy, dude. Kanger and Johnny, 1 and 2 in this track. And that basically secures them a worst case scenario, a tie. But for them to get a
Okay.
tie, Divine and
A lot of magnetizing.
King Boss have to go 1 and 2 for the rest of the tracks.
Badly, and it's just, it's not
Gotcha.
good. So, I mean, if you want to play Heat multiplayer right now, you're not.
King Boss got
Missing out
third,
on
right?
anything,
I believe.
really?
Let me see. No, Divine got third.
While they're going with that, I'm going to refresh all these streams, make sure we got the most up-to-date live version. Something wrong with Twitch though too. They don't give me that feed like fast enough, you know? Maybe it's cuz I don't know. I pay them for you know, whatever.
Imagine
Twitch Prime or whatever it is, you know. They're like, here
don't
you
you got
go.
Amazon Prime?
It's hilarious.
Because I believe that with Amazon Prime, like you also get like Twitch Prime or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Actually.
I think you're right. I do have Amazon Prime, so
What's funny is that I have Amazon Prime, but my account for Amazon Prime is not the same one that I have for my Switch. So like I don't know what to do. I'm like it's like I'm paying for all the benefits but getting nothing.
all right. All right, next race we got Raptor. So the next 4 are going to be Raptor, Gonzalez, Back in Control, and Ultimates. This one up here is Raptor. I like Raptor. I think
What do
Raptor's
you mean you like Raptor?
it's a fun track, dude.
I mean,
Dude, why don't you
Bro.
like Raptor? It's fun.
oh, you know what? Just for content, I am expecting for something to happen. And then I'm gonna see C-Trigger. There it is. There it is. That's the reason. That's the reason why I don't like this track.
Listen, let me tell you why we have 2 different perspectives on this. I'm coming from a semi-casual, semi-competitive perspective. You're coming from it strictly from a competitive perspective, and you just hate all of the places where you can die in this race.
Exactly, bro. So I don't want.
That's all it is.
I love how like most of the.
Why is
competitive players-
Kanger's stream so far behind? I don't understand.
And what's funny is that I think that he's the closest to you.
Like, my fastest one is King Boss.
My slowest one is King Boss.
Yeah, look. My slowest one right now is Divine Nebula. King Boss is the most up-to-date. My internet right now is having a heart attack. That's what's happening. It's my internet is having to keep track of 3 different video streams. I've got
And streaming.
my stream window. I don't have it on performance mode, which I'll put it on there now. And I'm streaming, and I've got Discord running, and I've got my Streamlabs chatbot on, and my YouTube chat window. I've got 16 windows open. Oh no! King Boss just runs straight into a building.
See? There it is! There it is! I told you! There it is! Oh,
Divine holding his
God.
own though, dude. I like it.
No, no,
Let's go,
he-
dude.
He's at it, bro. Like
He's pushing, man.
Definitely-
He wants to get himself a third place. The Eminem boys are trying to lock him out of 1 and 2. Or he wants to give himself a second place, I should say. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, definitely taking advantage of how like the first and second place do take it out of the all of the barriers
Yes.
for him. That way he doesn't lose as much speed.
Right.
But it's you know, it's just a matter of like seeing if he can take these turns better than them and
I had to go.
gain some yards.
Oh my goodness.
Which I
He's-
mean, he is.
He is. He's doing good.
He is definitely getting some yards over there.
You got to stay wide on that section right there because there's a clipping spot in the gravel there. That's tough to avoid. You just stay to the left.
Bro, he almost got killed by one of the AI.
Oh my goodness.
Watch out.
What was that AI doing?
I don't know, man. He like, see, I told you that. These are the reasons why.
Some good racing by all 4 gentlemen, but it looks like Johnny 1 and 2 again. Divine 3rd, King Boss 4th.
You did that on purpose.
In fucking first place.
Anger
Good first lap.
A grandpa driving in chat says C trigger.
You're not sorry.
Yeah, Trippy J, Discord is
Shinwa or even
Discord is great for just like communicating and grouping up with people, and it's like I don't know, it's like a forum, you know? Like back in the day we used to have, I say back in the day, Trippy J's got 20 years on me. Back in the day we had like forums, you know? So, yeah. So it's just a forum basically, and there's different channels of different places that you can go in and chat. It's just a chat room. That's all it is. But Discord's great for organization, organizing tournaments, and you know, getting people together. It's a good place for that, and you can use it for voice chatting.
Exactly. The best thing about it is that it's not locked to one platform. So, you know, you can view it on your phone, on your computer.
Yep.
And hopefully now PlayStation, I believe next
And Xbox.
year. Yeah. Well, Xbox has an app, a third-party app that lets you sync up with a voice chat from Discord.
Yes, that's what I mean.
PlayStation are doing apparently what's the word? Anyways, like they're syncing up their chat with Discord voice calls.
Gotcha.
So apparently by next year, like early next year, it's gonna be a thing. Fingers crossed, because definitely there's a lot of people in PlayStation that have friends on the PC side. So
Right. Triple J says no streaming on Discord. You can stream on Discord. There is, unfortunately though, if you don't have a well-established server, you have some limitations to your stream. So like your audio would be maybe limited to a certain bit rate, or your video will be limited to a certain bit rate. You can stream on Discord. It's just not a real popular streaming platform. Most people stream on Twitch or YouTube, and those platforms are just better set up for it. But for smaller groups, or you just want to get a group of people together, you can definitely stream on Discord. It's very easy to do, especially like if you just need your friend to show you something. Like, hey, take a look at this. What am I doing here? You know. Back to racing though. This is like a freaking ad for Discord. Kanger and Johnny again jump out to an early lead, and if I'm not mistaken, let's see where King Boss is. 160 yards on King Boss, so they're having a tough time just closing the gap.
yeah, this like out of all the tracks in this list, this is gonna be one of the hardest I'd say to go against Team M&M, because funny enough, respectively, both of these other racers have the fastest time on this track. So
They both have a tie.
Now, well, Kanger has like the quote-unquote official as of now, right? WR when
Yep.
it comes into just like a solo lobby. Just him doing it, and he has a video. But Johnny beat his time on a multiplayer game. So
Gotcha.
oh yeah. So like they're both there.
Yeah. So once
we
again,
can-
Johnny, who doesn't have video evidence, is the world record holder.
Yes.
Johnny, you need a new PC, bro. And you gotta record everything you're doing.
100% everything.
Who else is streaming this? You've got Kanger Banger, Divine Nebula, and King Boss. And I put, if you, Kanger, if you scroll up, you'll see the links to all three of their channels up there. Johnny and Kanger are, like, just right next to each other. I mean, I'm serious, like, 30 yards apart, 20 yards apart.
Yeah, it goes to show how like
Oh,
practice makes
Kanger with the barrier. Is that going to give Johnny the edge
Johnny
on the
gonna take
straight?
it? Oh, that was so close.
Wow. Who got it? Did Kanger hang on? Let's see. It didn't show us first or second yet, but it looked like Kanger was
Yep.
able to hang on.
Yep, Kanger.
Kanger hangs on for the victory.
He says, "Look, man, like, don't take it away from me. Like, I have the video, I have the evidence. You got nothing."
That was a really close finish between these two. All right, guys, 2 more races to go. Back in control and ultimate. At this point in the game, Team Eminem has secured the victory with a 30-point lead over Team Tricrew. Shout out to those guys though for really doing like super good. Like,
oh no, dude.
to get to the finals, dude, in this
they
tournament, great job.
definitely held on all the way to the end.
Yeah, great job.
Like, especially versus a team that had Crazy Dome with it. We had Team Frequency 75, which was
Doing
not
well.
easy to beat
No,
either. I mean, like they went back and forth for it. So like everybody really wanted this. So like 100% shout outs for, actually just everybody who has participated in this tournament. Giving basically like I guess like the last farewell to Heat when it comes into the competitive community.
yeah, I don't think there's any other tournaments or events scheduled with any of the other teams. So this is basically the last one until Unbound comes out. Which, by the way, guys, Unbound is out in just a week. I mean, it's like a week and 1 day, but I'm gonna say just a week because that sounds better.
Keeps the hype going.
That's right. I will be streaming when Unbound releases. So join me if you do not own the game. If you're not planning on playing exactly when it comes out, then join me for a stream. Check it out. Well, we got 2 more races to go. Back in control and ultimate.
And ultimate.
We get to see how Kanger and Johnny will take these races as well. See if they can still hang on to that 1 and 2 place.
I guess like right now it's just a matter of seeing who gets the most points. Right now we got, let's see, Kanger. Well, Kanger has 234 points. Johnny with a 218. We have where is it? We got King Boss with a 178 points and Divine Nebula with 172 points. So definitely between King Boss and Nebula, like, I guess that they can just fight for the points in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Redbane, I don't know if that's gonna be too hard with the 4-player party size, but this tournament was set up actually could fit the Unbound format because this is a 2v2 tournament. We we'd have to do more lobbies, but yeah, that 4-player party system in Unbound is just no good. It's just there's just not enough people
Yeah,
at all.
I'm hoping that they reconsider something, and
Well, there's
maybe
already
update that.
there's already 8-player races and online.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like it's like what it's like what I keep saying. The lobby is still 16 players, right? The
Yep.
races are still 8 players.
Yes.
So,
So why go
like,
backwards?
Exactly. Like, what is the benefit of this? Like,
don't
literally,
know.
what is the benefit? Because like we haven't changed anything. Like, if you tell me, look, we took the lobby down to like 12 people, and like because of that, blah blah blah. Okay, fine, right? Because you are restricting the amount of actual players in the lobby, but nothing
Right.
has changed.
No, not at all. So why make that change? I still think it probably has something. Oh my goodness, King Boss just destroyed his own
wow.
teammate. I still think it has something to do with the visual assets that they have to load for each player. I mean, if you think about it, you've got all this craziness coming off your car, and if there's 8 people racing together, like it has to keep track of it. It has to keep track of all of that stuff, and I don't think they want to. I think there's something we don't understand technically about that. Like, I think the party size that changes how you see it somehow, or how it's loaded. I don't know.
Blob I spoke with Blob yesterday about this, and so he said that probably what might happen is that you can only see the visual effects of whoever is in your crew, right?
Yeah.
And so like maybe like that's the reason. Like for me, I'm like, okay, but like you as a company, you're taking extra steps, like you're legit like taking extra steps and
Right.
more conditions, into the whole like program logic, to do this. Why? Like, I don't know. Like, just like for me, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, like we'll see why. Like if we see any like visual differences, probably like that's the reason.
Right.
But yeah, man, like not for me.
MG says it reminds me of Forza lowering race amount in online for stability. Yeah, that's true. Good point. It seems very silly. So I actually had a quick conversation with the name drop Black Panther about the 4-player lobby system and how he was gonna try to circumvent it. And he basically said he's thinking about basically loading into a lobby with 3 people, then leaving that party, which doesn't leave the lobby, and then
100%.
trying to invite 3 more people.
Yeah.
The only issue with that is at the beginning when the game first launches, the lobbies are going to be full.
They're gonna be full. Yeah.
So when they load your party of 4 into a lobby, they're loading it into a lobby that has 12 people already in it.
Yeah.
So I just don't know how well that's going to work.
Another way that I thought about this was to try to mitigate, right, a little bit of the amount of player in the session that you might go in, right? Is, well, let's see, you got Johnny, Kanga, and Divine. So it will be doing that, but only in non-crossplay lobbies. So like for example, like if you're on PC and you have enough friends on PC, to do that,
Right.
then you might have a better chance, right, to do that. But like if you go crossplay, it's just gonna mix everything up.
Right.
So as of now, I'm thinking that that is the best way to go about, but.
I think the other thought I had, which is a lot of work, and I don't know how well this would work out, but I think the other thought is like maybe I have someone from the community go into a lobby, and as many people as possible will try to join on that person and continuously join on that person, and then that one person leaves and I join it, and then we have whoever's in that lobby. Maybe we can get 10 people from the stream in that lobby before I join in. Something like that. I don't know. It's just it just makes it so hard with 4-player lobbies. just so silly. Like I just don't understand what that decision was about. I'm trying to put it in every video so that someone from EA catches it, and I know Black Panther's pushing from his side as well. Everybody's in the EA creator server saying the same thing. So I don't know. It's definitely something they can consider changing or updating with maybe the first update. But from my perspective, out of what we've seen so far for the game, I just think that is the biggest problem with the game already before it came out is the 4-player parties. It needs to be changed.
Definitely, there's something going on the back end, considering all of the features that are held back, especially from the multiplayer aspect of the game. I mean, right now, yeah, like, we can push for it, but like considering that they haven't addressed it whatsoever, even like after they confirmed yes, it's only gonna be just 4 players. It kind of worries me. All I can say, at least like from my side, is just look. I mean, I'm just gonna hope, cause,
Yeah. Well, here's how I think about it. Like they basically said they're holding back all kinds of different things at launch. They're not going to have them in the game. And from what I can tell, that just seems like they weren't ready to release this game, but they had a firm date, and they had sponsors, and they had shareholders to think about, and they had this insane partnership with A$AP Rocky and all of the musical artists, and when that soundtrack was dropping, and there's just like a lot of connections, and so they were committed to a date no matter what. And I think that they made a decision maybe a month or 2 months ago. They probably made the decision, hey, let's hold this certain stuff out so we can finish it and make it polished before we give it to people. Because if we release this game broken, like 100% broken like that, everybody's just gonna run away from it. So let's release it with the features we know are working properly, so that people have a good sense of what's going on, and then we will start to add those things with the first couple of updates. And that's what I'm hoping. I don't know if that's going to be true or not, but I have my fingers crossed for that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm guessing that could be a better strategy, considering especially with what happened with the Battlefield. How like it was overpromised, and again, it was just overpromised. It didn't deliver what they what they showcased. So
yeah, for sure.
Back here on Ultimate, personally, my favorite track of the game, and I don't know why. I don't know. I just like it.
Yeah.
It's a very nice track. Funny enough, I think it gets underlooked, especially on YouTube, because of the name Ultimate. And
right.
It gets underlooked because of the Ultimate parts. So like, if we like try to like look for this track,
yeah,
like, you're just gonna find Ultimate parts back and forth.
Yes, you are.
Ooh, Divine taking that turn and catching some air. That's a very tricky turn. Personally, he can try to cut into the sidewalk to avoid that little jump.
We got, once again, Johnny out in front. Kanger had something happen because he's 300 yards behind Johnny, and that's not something we're accustomed to seeing, at least not in this tournament. Trippy J in chat says, you would think since they're going to a new platforms only, that means the quality of it, the quality of the game is too much for the old systems, but it makes no sense going backwards on lobby amounts. I agree. Batman Gaming says, I don't think Unbound will last. Maybe play the campaign but for the PvP and multiplayer, peeps are going to come back to Heat. Spoken to a couple of people and streamers about it. What is your 2 cents? And he also says the anime thing is irritating. I'm Fat Man, I have a small bone to pick with you. I don't see anything anime about the graphics that are in that thing. I know that's like that early on someone labeled it that, but I just feel like it's not anime at all. Coming from a person who's never watched one anime ever, so take that with a grain of salt. But anyway, as far as what you said about PvP and multiplayer, I don't think I would see anybody coming back to Heat for multiplayer because of how broken it is, with the netcoding, all of the clipping, the RSR being the king of the game, having no real vehicle competition in the game. I don't know. I just don't see people coming back to Heat. I think Elias says cell shaded. I don't think anyone if the multiplayer stays what it is at launch, then I agree. I think it'll be quickly abandoned. But if they communicate and they tell you all of the things that they're planning on adding, the cops are going to be added, nighttime mode is going to be added. Like, if they add, I'll tell you what's really going to keep people around is pink slip bets and side bets. If you can do pink slip and side bets, then people will for sure stick around to play multiplayer unless it's super broken. But let's just assume for a second that it's not. Then I think people will stick around for those things.
Yeah, and just like we spoke before the stream, considering that they have, or we are quote unquote gonna have pink slips and side bets, at least for like multiplayer, that should give us at least a hint that we might get some sort of spectator mode. I think that'd be great. I honestly don't have my hopes too high, but I think that would be a really good implementation.
Definitely. Spectator mode is a must, especially for streamers. Like, this entire tournament could have been used in spectator mode, and you guys would have had a much better experience because I wouldn't have been switching from different streams. My computer wouldn't have been stressed from running all of these videos. I mean, seriously, it would have been a much cleaner experience. I could have maybe even, depending on the spectator mode, I could switch between every single person that's racing and watch all of the POVs. So yeah, spectator mode would be great. Shout out to Team M&M for just sweeping the finals with 1 and 2s. Great job to Kanger and Johnny. They did an amazing job. And then again to Team Tri-Crew for making the finals. Good job, guys. And shout out to King Boss for coming in and racing this tournament. I know he had said earlier in the week he had caught COVID and he wasn't feeling good. So I mean, hell of a job for coming in and racing with COVID. So shout out to him.
100%, bro. Like, and like we said earlier, just everybody else who entered the tournament, like, great job to everybody. Like, really, thanks for, just like supporting both the channel, the tournament, the competitive community as a whole. Like, we are trying to just like really make an impact because, again, like, this is fun. Like, this is fun for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And more Heat events to come on this channel. Like I said, I won't be doing much Heat content in the next few weeks just because we've got the new game coming out. I'm going to focus very, very hard on that. But after I kind of get settled into sort of a content routine, then I will for sure be back to Heat to do some Heat events. I mean, I think it's probably always going to be a staple, and it'll start to become a little bit nostalgic, I think, after a year or so. So Goliath says real competition is next game, though. Yes, for sure. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and end it there. JCVD, thanks for doing the co-commentary here with this tournament. I appreciate everyone for watching. No, you were good, dude. It's fine. Just conversations.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, and yeah, everyone knows where to reach me. My next stream will be Friday. So actually, I might change it to Saturday, so be aware of that. My son's birthday's coming up, and I got some things that I need to do Friday. So it might be Saturday. Just pay attention to my socials and my website, and you'll figure it out. Yep, done in 3 hours. So anyway, shout out to everyone who raced. Thank you so much, guys. I will catch you guys later. Bye.
GG's.